It is the start of a brand new season, midway point through the regular season, but it is the start of district play here tonight in Henderson as the Henderson Lions play host to the Hallsville Bobcats. A year ago at the same stadium, Henderson won 17-10 in what was a very hard-fought football game. We expect the same tonight as Hallsville comes in with a record of 3-2. The Henderson Lions are a perfect 5-0 as we get set for tonight's ball game. A good crowd of Hallsville fans across the way. It is a little slim on the Henderson side, kind of surprising down in front of us. Perhaps it's simply people coming in a little bit late for tonight's ball game. Out in the field right now, the referee is meeting with the captains of the respective teams for the toss of the coin.
We got Billy Gibson, Darrell Garland, Edmund Howard, and George Gonzalez as the four co-captains tonight for the Lions. Waiting to hear the referee's decision here on the coin toss. Hallsville's won the toss, Jim. Are they going to defer? That means we're going to take the football. We'll see pretty soon which end.
All right, so Hallsville winning the toss. Henderson will receive, and we'll see Henderson will defend the goal to our left. That is the north goal here at Lions Stadium. So Henderson will get their hands on the football first, and we'll see if the Henderson Lions offense, which has stuttered and sputtered a bit, Bobby, in opening quarters of some ball games this year, can get it going early against the Bobcats of Hallsville.
Jim, I'm just like Coach Alexander, though. I would have taken the ball, too, and just see what can happen. Coach Alexander, I know, is very aware of that. They spend hours on top of hours reviewing films and trying to figure out what broke down here and what did this. And I'll guarantee you tonight, as we've said numbers of times, it's the beginning of a new season. Tonight, they're well prepared.
Let's take a look at the Hallsville Bobcat defense. They will play what it probably could be called a split six. They'll put four up front at the defensive tackle, 65 Chris Barber, 78 Chad Jones, neither one very big, 180 and 195. At the defensive end, 63 Nathan Taylor at 185, 67 Robert McGuire at 200 pounds. Inside backers, 39 Brian Vale, Adam Harper, number 42. The outside backers, 44 Tony Newhouse, yeah, he's one of the family, 29 Bobby Sellers. At the corners, number 12 Sean Copeland, number 82 Mark Smith. At the free safety will be Tommy Goforth. We're ready to get this ball game underway. Kicking off for the Hallsville Bobcats will be number 28. That's Dwayne Wages, who will be kicking off for the Bobcats. For Henderson, among those back there deep, Kenyatta Neal will be in the middle. It'll be Simpson to the near side and Brown to the far side. So those are the three deep men for the Henderson Lions. We're about ready to get this ball game underway. Wages has a good foot. Let's see what he does on the opening kickoff. He spins this thing. A fair catch is called for and made at the 28-yard line. So that's where Henderson will put it in play.
Pretty good heads-up play, I'd think, wouldn't you, Charlie, as high as the ball was?
Evidently, we had been looking for that, and Jeffrey Holman fair caught that ball rather than take any kind of chance. As the Hallsville kicker got a real strong leg, but sometimes people try to run that football before they catch it, and that time Jeffrey looked it in and did a good job.
Great job.
Henderson will start off in good field position to open the ball game, 1st and 10 at the line, 29-yard line. Hey, here's something different. Brantley split wide to the left with Arnett in the slot and Simpson to the near side. Behind him will be Jason Raines, and handoff Davis left side, a bit of a hole to the 35. He's on his way to the 40, to the 44-yard line, and that's a pretty quick start. First time I can remember that we've seen Jackson split out like that.
Yeah, that's the first time they've shown that formation, Jim. It's a new formation. Like you say, Coach Alexander's always got something up his sleeve, and he's not going to give you anything Hallsville to tee off on early.
No.
Henderson Lions starting, Chris Burks at the center, Brandon Welch, Davis Wright at the guards, Robbie Grand, George Matt Appleton will be at the tackles. We'll go back to play. Two split left. Pat Brown is out there with Jackson. Quick two-step drop to the near side. Simpson, incomplete. Nice coverage out on the near side by the Hallsville Bobcats, number 12, Sean Copeland.
Jimmy's trying to spread them out. He's trying to get them out of that 8-man front. Make something happen. He's gonna throw the ball a good bit tonight. Hallsville just can't sit in there and just shut us down if we do this. Do you think, Charles?
Right. Charles Simpson wearing high top for the first time this year. I noticed that. Y'all notice that?
No, I didn't.
He's been wearing low tops all year, but you got to come out with high tops tonight.
Arnett goes wide to the left side. To the near side comes Simpson. Quarterback, sophomore Stovall, has Raines and Davis behind him in the eye. Handoff Davis, near side, caught in the backfield. He would be dropped back at the 41-yard line. So a loss of about 3 on the play. It's going to bring 3rd and 13 back at the 41.
Yeah, the incomplete pass on first down made a second long and had a bad second down play. So that means we got a 3rd and a real long here. Kind of got our work cut out for us here on 3rd down to pick up this 1st down. We like about 11 yards, so it's going to take a good execution on the Lions' part to pick up the 1st down here.
Henderson Hallsville opening moments of the ball game. First drive, just a minute gone by in the ball game. Henderson starting from their own 29, now has a 3rd and 13 at the 41. Simpson wide near, Brown far side. Henderson jumps on the right side. Same kind of thing that we've seen the last couple of weeks as the offensive line. Right side jumps out a bit early.
And he showed pass protection all the way, so we know we're going to throw the football. So, of course, it's no surprise when it's 3rd and 11, but now it's 3rd and 16.
So 3rd until tomorrow for Henderson on this down. Henderson again, it started at the 29-yard line, now back at the 34-yard line. What's me 3rd and a long ways. Henderson has got to get inside the Hallsville 46 to pick up a 1st down and has the ball right now at the Henderson 36. Brown wide to the far side. Official calls timeout. And Simpson
remove the towel.
Has a towel on the front of his pants, and the official has him take it off. Can't do it. I formation, Raines, Davis behind the quarterback. Jonathan Stovall, the sophomore, goes under center. Brantley Jackson cocked a bit to the left. Now back to throw, looking right straight up the middle. Going to run, now throws it high over the head of Brantley Jackson, incomplete. So it'll bring up 4th down at about 18. The ball at the 46-yard line. Excuse me, not the 46. Went the wrong way. Back at the 36-yard line.
Had a little pressure on us that time, Jim. He had to scramble a little bit. Halls was up there playing just tight man-to-man defense on us, and they did a pretty good job this series.
Daniel Wells will punt. Tommy Goforth will step back inside his own 35-yard line as Henderson will punt on 4th and long till tomorrow. Now a couple more drop back. Here comes a punt, gets it up pretty high, not all that long. Goforth, fair catch. Called for and made at the 35-yard line. So the Bobcats will put it in play. They'll have good position, 1st and 10 at their own 35.
Well, a good job by Hallsville after the 1st down play. The Lions picked up a 1st down, but then they stiffened and played tough defense and now have the ball in pretty good field position. So let's see if our defense can return the favor and not give Hallsville very much.
Starting offensively for the Bobcats, Ben Marjason at center at the guards, James Little, Nathan Taylor at the tackles, Cody Farrell, Will Huggins. And here they come to the line of scrimmage. To the near side split, Joey McNatt. One man wide to the other side is Jack Walton, one lone running back. In motion to the near side now comes Tommy Goforth. They'll hand off in a reverse back to the right side to Goforth. He'll be dropped behind the line of scrimmage back at the 30. So on 1st down, Hallsville loses 5 on the reverse.
Didn't fool Marcus Hollins a bit that time. He read it all the way. He was out there in great position to make the tackle.
At quarterback, Philip Boggs, Goforth will line up anywhere he wants to. 88, Mark Smith would be the other running back. Wide receiver, Jack Walton, and the split end will be Joey McNatt. Walton comes out of the ball game now, and we'll see if we can pick up who came in. Going wide to the other side, Rick Sutherland. With a man in the slot, that's Goforth, and a split end to the near side. As under center goes Boggs. Boggs straight drop, looks this way all the side. Complete to McNatt at the 39-yard line. Hit hard and dropped right there by Derek McGee.
Yeah, Derek read that one, Charlie, and played him just like he's supposed to. Came up and made a good sure tackle, and they didn't get to 1st, and we're in great shape.
It'll bring up 3rd down now for Hallsville. Let's spot the ball. Officially at the 38-yard line. So it'll be pickup of 8, where it'll be 3rd and about 7 now for the Bobcats. Sutherland goes out of the ball game as the play is delivered in by number 88. That's Jack Walton, a senior.
Well thrown ball there.
Yep,
it was a great play.
Walton wide far side in the slot. Goforth. One man to the near side, Joey McNatt. Boggs under center with a lone running back. Boggs quick drop, throwing right all the way. Has it knocked down by McGee on what looked to be a pretty good catch coming, but McGee stepped in front and batted it away.
Excellent play by Derek there. He gave quite a bit of cushion on long yardage. Let him have that play in front of him, but that time, that was for the 1st down. He came up and knocked the ball away and made an excellent defensive play to make Hallsville punt the football.
So both Henderson and Hallsville have it for one series here, and neither one able to move the football. It'll be punt time. Dropping back to punting will be Goforth, so look out. Arnett is the lone man deep for Henderson. Let's see if the Lions come after Goforth. No, not a lot of pressure. Arnett comes up to the ball, takes it, bobbles it from a moment, now drops on it at the 29-yard line. As Arnett went down to get it, slipped his hands, then he alertly simply fell on the football.
Yep, Reggie was wanting to run with that one, and I don't blame him. He had a little bit of a wall set over there, and he just took his eyes off of it for just a second. Jim, if I could, let me mention that the HHS Band Boosters organization would like to express their appreciation to everyone who helped support tonight's spaghetti supper at the middle school cafeteria.
Don't you know that was the good stuff?
Yes, they did.
All right. My name is Luigi, and I'm going to knock you a block off.
Okay.
There's a long story behind that. As Henderson comes to the line of scrimmage, too wide near side. I formation, handoff, Rains in the backfield. He'll pick up a couple, and then he's swarmed over as he gets outside the 30.
Yeah, good job by the interior line there. Must have a flag. I see the referees blowing the whistle dead. I didn't see what happened. It must be against Henderson, the way Hallsville's clapping.
Holding will be the call against Henderson. So the Lions, on their first drive, penalized 5 for illegal procedure. Now going to have 10 chalked off against them. For the holding call from the spot of the foul, they'll mark 10.
Well, we're fixing to see a sophomore in the game. Looks like he's going to send in Brian Brown with a play.
Brown is there and will come into the lineup. 8:55 to go first quarter, no score. With a penalty, the ball goes back to the 22-yard line on the holding call, and that's where Henderson will have it. First down now, and 17. Brown will be the tailback. Brantley Jackson out, Davis in. So let's take a look at the formation coming this time. Davis will line up at the tailback. Rains is the fullback, Pat Brown, and now a timeout called by Henderson with no score. Back after this.
At Boral Bricks, we understand people's taste. Whatever your need, whatever color, whatever style, we have just what you want. Because at Boral Bricks, we've known all along that it's more than just a brick. It's the home of your dreams. Just call 1-800-5-BORAL-5 to receive a free brochure and the location of the showroom nearest you. Boral Bricks, a solid decision to build your dreams on.
Every American Standard air conditioner must endure literally hundreds of inspections before being permitted to leave the factory. And if any little thing is less than perfect, well, we have ways of dealing with troublemakers. Built to a higher standard, American Standard.
Replace your old air conditioner with a reliable American Standard system from Simmons Air Conditioning and Heating in Henderson and ask about a free 10-year parts and labor warranty.
Henderson Lions call a timeout. Gathered around Dennis Alexander down here to our left side. 8:37 first quarter. No score in the football game. Each team has had the ball for one possession. Henderson picked up one quick first down before stalling out. Bobcats did not pick up a first down on their first. Henderson now has the ball 1st and 17 after a holding call at the Henderson 22-yard line. Brantley Jackson now back into the ball game as Brown, who came in for the one play, is back in the sidelines. Here comes Simpson and Pat Brown wide to the near side of the field. We got two Browns now to be talking about for Henderson. Back to, handoff in the middle. Davis this side to the 25, 30, out across the 30 to the 33.5-yard line. So get back the penalty yards plus a couple more maybe.
A couple of more, well, about 4 more. That's good blocking over there by Robbie Grand George and Javis Wright on the right side. Good job, guys.
It'll be 2nd down and 6. The ball moves out now to the 34-yard line, so good run by Davis. Reggie Arnett wide to the far side, Simpson to the near side. A pair of tight ends for Henderson as Stovall comes to the line of scrimmage. Hallsville jumping around. Pitch back, left side, give the ball to Davis, trying to get outside. He has the first down at the 40-yard line and got the last yard of that with a nice dive.
Last yard was in the air, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I watched Brandon Welch that time, and Charlie, he got on that defensive tackle, and he stayed on him the whole time. He ran it let Chris run right by him. That's a good block in there, Brandon.
That's a big first down there, needing 17 yards to pick it up there in 2 plays. That's a good offense, Lions.
Got it out to the 40-yard line. Here is Pat Brown wide to the near side. Simpson is on the far side. Now comes to this side. Jackson on the far side now for Henderson. Quick count. Drop back, wanting to throw, has Simpson wide open, then lost it downfield. Jonathan Stovall, just as he was hit, threw it over the middle, trying to get it to Pat Brown. Had Simpson wide open on the right side over here.
I believe Coach Alexander is explaining that to him, too.
All right. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 now for Henderson at the Henderson 40-yard line. Neither team has crossed midfield.
Mr. Everything for Hallsville there. Goforth had Pat pretty well covered then.
Yep.
Tommy Goforth. What a football name. Go forth and conquer. All these things. You know, here's Henderson, one wide near side with a man in the slot. Stovall hands off Davis, right side, another hole, 45, drives to the 47 before he's brought down.
Excellent blocking at the point of attack there, and he had a good hole to run through and did a good job of going up that field and a good second down play.
Go ahead.
Chris Burks was, well, I was watching him that time, Charlie, our center. Did a real good job. Way to block in there, Chris Burks.
We need to make his first down here on 3rd and 3 here with 7:10 running the first quarter, no score. We need to move that chain.
Simpson goes wide left, in the slot out there with him, Pat Brown. It's Raines and Davis in the eye behind quarterback Stovall. Hallsville up to stop the run, pitch right side, give the ball to Davis. He will be stacked up at the line of scrimmage and then driven back. Nowhere to go that time for the senior, Chris Davis.
Well, I think they were looking for the sweep that time, as they really put a lot of people at the point of attack there and just stopped us for about a yard gain. That's just good defense. We got to kick it away.
Well, that was real good defense.
Daniel Wells will come on to punt. Hallsville at the moment has nobody back deep. Now Goforth will drop back. And the officials blow it dead. And now the umpire pushed. Okay, well now we got a Hallsville player apparently who has a towel. Or
some
what?
tape on a pad or
a blood rule or
blood
something.
rule or something.
One young man has left the field. He didn't do anything wrong. Something was pointed out, and he left the field. So for Hallsville, so apparently no big deal. Daniel Wells at the 35-yard line. Blood rule will explain that if we have an opportunity later. Tommy Goforth drops back to his own 23-yard line. Daniel Wells will take the snap and punt for Henderson. Good clean snap, gets a decent punt up, goes right side, Goforth bobbles it, and he'll dive on the ball at the 20-yard line. Here's an early score in 4A ball. Kilgore on a 60-yard run leads Carthage 7-0 in the first of our scoreboard updates, as they are always brought to you by Dr. Roger C. Sessions and Dr. Sean M. Figueri of Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic. We'll be tracking that score very closely. Also a big ball game over in Tyler tonight in 5A play with a couple of state-ranked teams. Here it is, 1st and 10 Hallsville at their own 20-yard line. 6:08. First quarter, no score in the ball game. Handoff, driving into the middle, trying to push forward, nothing. To the 20-yard line, not sure if the ball carrier, I think it was Smith.
Yeah. That time, John Chereau was the first one to make contact, and the guy spun around. When he did, Jeremy Blanton's in playing a linebacker, and Tim Blanton was in there on the play. Good job, guys.
No gain on the play, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Caleb Deason, who's normally our linebacker, he came off the field with his elbow stinging a little bit, and I see Coach Clark's rubbing it down there, and I think he'll be ready in just a minute.
Weaver out of the ball game. That might have been Weaver that was carrying the ball for Hallsville. They'll split a couple of men wide to the other side. Smith is one of those out there. Also out there with him is Walton. Lone running back behind the quarterback, Boggs. Illegal procedure now. Somebody jumped. No, the 25-second clock apparently ran down. So Hallsville will get whistled. Back it up 5. It'll be 2nd down. 15 on the delay. Back to the 15-yard line.
The blood rule, Jim, is just simply they can't be on the field if they have, you know, like an exposed cut and it's bleeding. They have to go off and get it covered, that's all, when you mentioned it a while ago.
Right. It's just a safety precaution.
That's all it is.
And it's, you pretty well find it in any sport. You hear a lot of talk about it in basketball, especially in pro basketball. You've heard several mentions of it. And a timeout call. No score. Back after this.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Lehman. You know, for many seniors, cataract surgery is the closest thing to a miracle they have ever experienced. Here at the Lehman Eye Center, thanks to an advanced cataract procedure using no sutures and no shots, many of our patients are enjoying almost instant visual recovery with virtually no physical restrictions.
Call Lehman Eye Center today about quick vision cataract surgery. Lehman Eye Center, the clear choice for clear vision.
The new 96 Mercuries are in stock and ready to roll today at Premier Ford Mercury. From the best-selling Sable to the world-class Mystique, luxurious Grand Marquis, and sporty Cougar. Save on the complete 96 Mercury lineup. Plus, at Premier Ford Mercury, we can put you in the car or truck of your dreams at a payment plan to fit just about any budget. Shop the rest, then see the best. Premier Ford Mercury on Highway 79 South in Henderson, Texas. Yeah, they'll give you a deal that's as sweet as honey and make you feel like you were born to save money. Premier Ford Mercury.
Jim Wallace along with Charlie Franklin, Bobby Briscoe here in Henderson tonight. No score in the ball game. Hallsville and Henderson. 5:24 the first quarter. Hallsville has the ball for second down and 15 at their own 15-yard line after the delay call against the Bobcats. Phillip Boggs all the way at quarterback. He'll split wide to the near side. Joey McNatt has one man go forth wide to the right with a man in the slot and a wing back on the right side of a multiple formation. Hand off to the right side to Weaver. Brought down in the backfield, David Johnson.
He jumped up and said, "You're not running over here."
That was a good play by David there. As they tried to go outside, he said, "No way." You know, Jack Lambert, the old Steeler linebacker, he couldn't play football today.
Why is that?
Because he's always bleeding. I never saw him when he wasn't bleeding.
Well, you may be right, Charlie.
Loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 17 for the Bobcats. Clear back at their own 13-yard line, so they're looking at long until tomorrow. As Walton goes wide to the right, McNatt to the near side. Go forth a wing or a slot back, really on the right side of the formation with a lone running back behind Boggs. Boggs, quick toss, right side, gets the ball to go forth. He'll pick up a couple of yards, but will still be 4th and more than 10.
They tried to run a little one-man screen out there, and it just wasn't successful tonight.
That dog won't hunt.
We got 4:27 the clock running here, and they got a punt to us pretty deep. Hopefully, we can get some kind of return here, get a little better field position this time, as they're going to be kicking from about their own inside the 10.
And the punter for the Bobcats is, Tommy Goforth. I should know that. Goforth gets it up. Pretty good punt. High. Arnett will get away from it, and it will take a Hallsville bounce and then a Henderson bounce. And Henderson will come up with excellent field position for the first time tonight. The opposing team is in the other team's end of the field, as Henderson will have it 1st and 10 at the Hallsville 48-yard line.
We got a few people standing up giving the defense a round of applause. Ought to have about 4,000 people stand up where they've been playing, because they have not given Hallsville a first down yet.
They really haven't given them a whole bunch to look at even. You know, it has to be frustrating when you're the offensive coordinator and you're trying to run against us.
1st and 10, Henderson at the 48-yard line of the Bobcats. Arnett to the near side, Simpson to the far side. Raines and Davis in the eye behind quarterback Jonathan Stovall. Stovall, straight drop, fakes a handoff, wants to throw. Looking for Simpson, has him behind everybody, but overthrew, let him out just a little bit. As Arnett and Simpson were running together, that brought 3 defenders into the same place.
Yeah, that was, we're trying to hit a home run pretty quick right there, and first down like this, that's about as good a time as any, isn't it, Charlie?
Yes, it is, and also get those secondary people a little bit looser, because they up there real tight, and they're helping stop that run, so we've got to let them know that we will throw the football.
Pat Brown to the near side, Simpson to the far side. Same set, Brantley Jackson, a tight end on the right. Stovall, handoff Davis, right side, dropped in his backfield. It's streaming through there for the Bobcats, inside linebacker Brian Vale.
We just didn't pick him up. We just blew a block is what happened, and he came through, ran through there just really, you know, untouched.
Well, neither offense has been able to generate anything here tonight thus far. Henderson now looks at 3rd and 12 right at the midfield stripe, as the ball now is back in the Henderson end of the field. Barely, but it is.
I'd like to get one this quarter, because the longer Hallsville plays without us scoring, it just gives them more confidence, let them know they can play with us. Now I'd like to get one on them here.
Hey, you got it.
We're ready to get up there at the line of scrimmage. The clock, he's going to catch us if we don't.
2 seconds and a timeout called, and a timeout in the field. No score back after this.
Coach Alexander, you and the Henderson Lions football team have a winning tradition built on teamwork. It takes good coaching and a committed group of players. That's true in sports and in life. I'm Jerry Wilson, pastor of Henderson's First Baptist Church, where you will find a group of committed people working together to meet the needs of all ages. We care about you and would love to see you this Sunday morning at 9:45 for Bible study and 11 o'clock for worship. Join us at Henderson's First Baptist Church.
Citizens National Bank is pleased to announce the opening of our newest ATM at the Citgo Pace Setter, located across from Kroger at 2404 Highway 79 South. Our other Henderson locations are the main bank, Kroger, Walmart, Super C West, Henderson Memorial Hospital, and the Citgo Pace Setter located at the Star. No usage fees or monthly charges for C&B customers. We know you want convenience, and we have you covered. Citizens National Bank, we're member FDIC.
With the play clock running down, Henderson forced to call their second time out of the first quarter, and Dennis Alexander less than happy. Simpson and Arnett wide to the near side. Raines and Davis behind Stovall, who drops back to throw, has plenty of time. Thrown deep, has Arnett if he can get to him just over the top of his fingertip at the Hallsville 20, but that was there. Arnett was open.
Just a little bit too much.
4th down and 12 at the midfield stripe. It'll be punt time again for Daniel Wells. Neither team able to get anything going on offense so far tonight. No score in the ball game. 3:04, we're in the first quarter. Daniel Wells drops back to his own 38 to punt. Tommy Goforth stands inside his own 30, backing up inside the 25 now.
Well, he's not back very far. I wish he'd kick it over his head.
Little low snap. Wells gets it up. Outside pressure. Does get it over Goforth's head. Takes it at the 15. And he'll come forward to the 20. Now cuts outside, and he'll get to the 24-yard line. And he is dropped there. But it stays in the hands of the Bobcats. So Hallsville will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tim Blanton was down the field that time, wasn't he? Made the big tackle. Thought it caused the fumble, but evidently the ground did, and we didn't get it anyway. So
Hallsville has had the ball on 2 possessions, has yet to pick up a first down. Henderson has, what, 1?
1 first down.
2?
2.
Yep, 2 first downs. Defensive struggle. That's probably the understatement of the night so far, isn't it?
So far.
Here come the Bobcats to snap the ball. Ben Marjason. Wide to the near side, McNatt in the slot. Tommy Goforth with a man outside of him. One lone running back behind the quarterback, Boggs. Fake it. Boggs now looking across the middle. He'll be dropped finally back inside his own 20. And that time, Boggs took too much time to get rid of the football, and Henderson got to him.
We had some secondary coverage that time that caused that sack.
Good. John Giroux, our defensive tackle, is one that made that sack, too. Yeah. Number 62.
Derek was all over him, had him covered.
The ball.
Good defense right there.
Back at the 17-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down, 17 for Hallsville at their own 17. To the near side, Wiley. One man to the far side. Goforth in the slot. Boggs. Hands off right side. Whoop, this is Goforth, who was at the running back position. He will get to the 20. He's nailed there. So it'll bring up 3rd down now and 14 at the Bobcat 20.
Clock running. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score as it's been a defensive ball game. As Jim mentioned, our defense needs to rise to the occasion one more time and hold them down there. Let's see if they, I look for a draw here. What do y'all look for?
Well, Charlie, I really hadn't thought about it. I think they're going to try to throw it, though.
But we've been known to talk without thinking about it, so yeah. Let's just roll and go.
Yeah, you're right.
Walton, wide.
They're going to throw it.
2 wide to the near, far side, 1 to the near. Hallsville going from our right to left. Straight drop. Boggs throws this side, has McNatt incomplete over the head of the split end, Joey McNatt.
They should have run the draw.
Well, it's obvious the pass didn't work.
Yep.
They kind of had our defender turned inside. That was a in and out route, and he was open. So a perfectly thrown ball would have been tough on the lines there. The receiver ran a real good route. Now let's see if we can get a return this time. A while ago, he kicked the ball a little bit short. Now he's going to bring him up, so he might not. He'd love to kick it over his head. He got a great leg.
Goforth is the punter. Oh, he
kicks it away from him. Get away. Look up, Blue.
Look out, Blue. Get away. Let it go out of bounds.
We'll take it right there.
And Henderson will have their best field position of the night, starting at the Hallsville 39-yard line.
That's a pretty good return, isn't it, Charlie?
That's what you call a defensive return there. Our defense has rose to the occasion. And Damon Bishop stands up and gives them a round of applause. I didn't see anybody else, but good going, Damon.
Hallsville has the ball first, or Henderson has the ball 1st and 10 at the Hallsville 39-yard line. 1:21 to go in the first quarter as a quiet Henderson crowd observes the action. Two wide near, one far. Henderson going left to right. Stovall fakes a handoff. Coming around Brown. He's got room at the 40, 35, 30, 25. Spins inside the 20. Still on his feet to about the 16-yard line. The sophomore, Brian Brown.
Hey, that woke him up.
A little reverse, and it worked.
On the reverse, give it to Brown all the way down to the Hallsville 16-yard line. That is 23 yards on the run by Brown, where it's 1st and 10, Henderson at the 16 of the Bobcats. Simpson wide to the left, Brown in the slot, Pat Brown to the near side, split end. Jackson, handoff Davis in the backfield. He'll be dropped for a loss of 1 yard, perhaps. Will's waiting where they spot his forward progress, but they were waiting on Davis coming right.
Yeah, good job defensive there. They just kind of whipped our left side over that time and had some kind of stun on him. We didn't pick it up. And Brian Brown, who made that good run from a wide receiver, has gone in at tailback.
2nd down, 11 at the 17. Sophomore Brian Brown. Split end to the left side is Brantley Jackson. 2 receivers wide to the right side of the formation. Jonathan Stovall hands off Brown. He'll be dropped in the backfield back at the 21-yard line. So after the big play, this drive for Henderson goes backwards.
It's going backwards. They're reading our mail right now. They're figuring out what we're doing before we run the play. It looks like.
That's the same linebacker, Bobby, that ran through a while ago.
Boy, I'm telling you, they're just running through.
That ain't hardly fair. 3rd down, 15 now for Henderson, back at the Hallsville 21-yard line, and that's the end of the first quarter. No score back after this.
Peterson's Home Furnishings invites you to come feel the comfort and enjoy the savings of a new Lazy Boy chair. Lazy Boy quality means a lifetime of comfort, and Peterson's means big savings. This Lazy Boy Anderson rocker recliner, just $2.99. Try the Lazy Boy Aspen rocker recliner, priced at just $3.49. Here's the Intrepid rocker recliner from Lazy Boy, now only $3.99. Come feel the comfort and enjoy the savings of Lazy Boy, the only recliner providing you with full body comfort. Available at Peterson's Home Furnishings, your home-owned furniture and appliance store in downtown Henderson.
In the hands of 3 different insurance agents, your home, auto, and life policies could end up full of holes. But call a Farmers Insurance agent for a farmers-friendly review, and one agent will bring all your policies together, get rid of gaps, and help trim costs. So if you're with more than one company, cut it out. America can depend on Farmers for home, auto, and life.
You can depend on Farmers Insurance Group and agent Tony Martin at 703 South Main. Call 657-7564.
What does representative do, Dad?
Well, basically, a representative works for the people of Texas.
Working for the people. Few things describe Paul Sadler better than those simple, truthful words. And folks all across Texas, from both political parties to major news sources, have recognized Paul Sadler for his leadership, dedication, and hard work. Paul Sadler, State Representative, Democrat.
We've played 1 quarter in our football game tonight between Henderson and Hallsville in Henderson. No score in the football game. Henderson has it 3rd and 15 at the Hallsville 21. It was a big run by Brian Brown, to put the ball down at the Bobcats 17, at the 16, but since then it's been backwards.
It has, Jim. They're playing really, really good defense right now, and they're just shutting us down.
We need a good play right here on 3rd down. If we don't make the 1st down, it would be awfully good to get down here and get in a little bit closer and give Daniel Wells a chance for a field goal. A good play here will give us that chance.
You think we're going to run it over to the left side?
Brantley Jackson wide to the right in the slot. Brown, Simpson to the near side. Back to throw Stovall. Has Simpson across the middle. Has it complete inside the 10 at the 5. Touchdown, Henderson Lions! Touchdown, Henderson Lions. The first pass completion of the night. Jonathan Stovall to Charles Simpson.
Came at a good time, didn't it?
Didn't it, though? He just drug right across the middle, started on the left side and drug all the way across the middle over to the far sideline, caught the ball and took it in for the score. Good throw. Good throw, good protection. It was executed just like we had.
Everybody did their job.
Yes, sir.
Here comes the extra point try by Daniel Wells as Henderson gets on the board first. Here tonight, Curtis Martin to hold. Snap, tee, on the way, up, and good. With the timeout in the field, our score, Henderson 7, Hallsville nothing.
Way to go, Daniel.
The law offices of Welborn, Houston, Atkinson, Mann, Sadler, and Hill at 300 West Main wish the best of luck on the field and in the classroom to all Henderson students and faculty during the 96 school year.
East Tex Telephone Cooperative Incorporated serves 11 East Texas counties with 21 exchanges and over 25,000 customers. In fact, East Tex Telephone Cooperative Incorporated is the largest telephone cooperative in Texas, providing rural telephone service to many East Texas communities. As our Rusk County students strive for continued success in all activities, East Tex Telephone Cooperative Incorporated wishes them the very best of luck.
The Henderson Lions put together an 8-play, 48-yard scoring drive, capping it off with a 21-yard pass from Jonathan Stovall to Charles Simpson. Daniel Wells good with the extra point. Time of possession, 1:27. 11:54 of the second quarter, 7-0. Henderson over Hallsville. Wells will kick off to the Bobcats. Henderson now to our right here in the second quarter. So it's a 7-0 ball game. Henderson leads over Hallsville, and Henderson will kick off. Goforth is the deep man in the middle. Let's see if they kick at him. It's a little bit of a short kick. It'll be taken at the 20, coming forward to the 25, and knocked down, dropped there on a one-on-one tackle is
Jeremy
boy.
Jack Walton, the ball carrier, and making the tackle.
Woo, he got downfield and made the tackle.
Good job, 44. Boy, it's good to see old Daniel Wells kick the extra point. It was
it was.
It was a little bit low snap. Wasn't a bad snap. A good job by the holder, Martin, to put that ball on the tee. And Daniel waited to get there and kicked it right through the middle.
The thing about it is, Daniel will probably be the difference in one of our games before the year's over with.
You got that right.
And he needed that confidence, and that's just the way to kick the ball, son.
Here come the Bobcats. Walton, who just brought back the kickoff, comes wide to the right side. One man to the far side. Goforth is in motion back to the near side of the formation. Stops there. Fake the pitch, throwing across the middle. It'll be incomplete as the quarterback, Philip Boggs, is hit just as he let go of the ball. And a hard hit put on him. Incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Corey Spoon had something to say about that. That was a little route where this little in route after faking to the right side, but Corey put that helmet right under his rib cage by the time he started to throw, and that ball went way short.
11:45, second quarter. Henderson leads Hallsville by a score of 7-0. Here come the Bobcats. McNabb to the far side, Sutherland to the near side. Set up on a slot out here is Mark Smith. Goforth is a lone running back. Fake the pitch now. Throw it outside. The ball is on the ground. Goforth will pick it up. No, he'll fall in the ball back inside the 10 as the pitch back to Goforth. It looked like it was going to be Goforth to throw the football, and the pitch was just wild.
Well, I tell you what, you know what caused that right there is as soon as he turned around, he saw our David Johnson right in the quarterback's face, and David made him pitch that football a lot sooner than he wanted to, and he led the ball too much, and it was a fumble. That's the reason, because David Johnson was putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback early.
Third down, 27 Hallsville at their own 9-yard line. Tony Newhouse in the ball game. He'll go wide to the far side. McNabb to the near side with a wing back on the right. Goforth. Back, wanting to throw. Throwing it high, throwing it deep across the middle. Derek McGee is out there to defend. It's over his head and over the head of the intended receiver, Tony Newhouse.
He threw it plenty far for a first down. Good job by Derek at excellent position.
Reckon where he gets his ability, from his mama or his daddy?
Well, you know,
I bet it's his mama.
Sometimes they listen on the radio, so I better say his daddy. So we'll be 50-50.
Boy, he has really, last week came in and did a great job, and this week he happens to be there on every play, and he's doing a great job.
Here's Goforth, the punt out of his own end zone. Gets it up. He shanked it badly, and it'll go out of bounds at the 11-yard line as Goforth, apparently rushing the punt, got off a terrible punt, and Henderson will have the ball 1st and 10, not the 11, but the 16-yard line.
Boy, I tell you what.
Trying to kick away from our...
When it comes unglued, it came unglued.
Well, the defense is putting so much pressure on them from every angle. I guarantee the defense has got them doing things before they want to do it. That's the key.
And Charlie, I'm beginning to think our fans aren't going to believe, because we talked about how good Atlanta was and all these teams. But I'll tell you what, this Goforth kid is an athlete, and he's in a lot of pro books.
We know that Milton McGee's not listening to the Ranger game because the Rangers not playing.
Here comes, let's go back to our football game. Wideouts each way. In motion, Brantley Jackson on the right side. Fake the handoff, rolling Stovall, looking out there, throws in the corner over the head of the intended receiver, Simpson. It was pretty well covered.
Charlie, they didn't complete the pass, but he threw it where it couldn't be intercepted.
Yes, he did.
So that's a pretty good play, Jim. He pretty good defensive play that he made.
Anybody going to catch it was going to be Simpson.
That's right. Can't knock that play right there.
All right, we've got some scores to update you on, including the Marshall Tyler score. That is an interesting ball game also. Henderson here, 2nd down 10 at the Hallsville 16-yard line. Handoff, Brown in the backfield to go inside the 16 to about the 12. And let's take a look at our scoreboard update brought to you by Dr. Roger C. Sessions and Dr. Sean M. Figueri of Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic. It is Marshall leading John Tyler 3-0. Nacogdoches over Robert E. Lee 7-0. Kilgore over Carthage 7-0. Pine Tree Gilmer 0-0. Henderson, well, that's our score. We got that one. Alto over Beckville 19-0 in the second quarter. It'll be 3rd down now for Henderson. The ball spotted at the 13-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and a long 7 for the first down at the Hallsville 13. Here is Stovall under center. Throws it right side. Simpson. Oh! It was there. It was right in front of Simpson, went through his hands on the outreach. The pass well thrown. Simpson just couldn't get a hold of it.
It's hard to tell where it was catchable or just maybe an inch or two off the fingertips.
Boy, I'll tell you what. And you know nobody's being harder on themselves right now than Charles is. You know, it was just a great thrown football.
Yeah, I think it was too. And
but we're
going to have a field goal try by Daniel Wells. The tee will be at the 21. It'll be a 31-yard field goal try. Curtis Martine to hold. Henderson already leads 7-0. From 31 yards, it's long enough. And good! With a timeout on the field, our score, Henderson 10, Hallsville nothing.
Way to go, Daniel.
Dr. Roger C. Sessions and Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic, formerly East Texas Orthopedic Associates, is pleased to announce a new name and a new associate. Dr. Roger C. Sessions, well known for over 8 years of practice in Henderson and East Texas in general orthopedic surgery, sports medicine, arthroscopic surgery, and total joint replacement, now welcomes a new associate, Dr. Sean M. Figueri, to Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic at 612 North High Street in Henderson, offering the community complete orthopedic medical treatment. Dr. Roger C. Sessions and Dr. Sean M. Figueri at Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic back the Henderson Lions. The House of Prayer Christian Bookstore is proclaiming the good news of Jesus Christ in and around Henderson. The House of Prayer Christian Bookstore has a wide selection of books and gift items. Their expanded video and music department includes the latest Christian videos, cassettes, and compact discs. Lift someone's spirit from a large assortment of cards that express your sincere feelings. And of course, a large selection of Bibles. Remember the House of Prayer Christian Bookstore, providing caring assistance for your spiritual needs. Donald and Evelyn Maddox, owners.
The Henderson players asking the Henderson fans to get on their feet and make some noise, and a few of them oblige as we get ready to go. Henderson leads 10-0 on a 31-yard field goal by Daniel Wells. Here's Wells to kick off to the Bobcats. Henderson again leading 10-0, 9:58 second quarter.
Well, it was a perfect snap, perfect hole, and a perfect kick that time. They all did their job. That was great.
Kickoff taken at the 10 to the 15, the 20. Smith to the 30, and he'll be buried at the 31-yard line.
Jim, that's a good way to put it, and he was.
Mark Smith, the ball carrier, on the kickoff return. Hallsville will take over 1st and 10. Let's mark his forward progress. They will at the 32 of the Bobcats.
Brian Brown. What else do you see?
Josh Burks didn't make that tackle, but he sure disrupted a little wedge there where Brian could.
Okay, let's see. Kilgore and Carthage now a 1-point ball game. 7-6. Kilgore still leading by one. Leads, but by a penny. Here come the Bobcats. They'll put Walton wide to the near side, one to the far. 2 men split in the backfield now. Fake the handoff. Now they hand off in the middle. Nothing doing as Weaver has the ball stripped out of his hands and taking off in the other direction, but they say the play was blown
Oh,
dead.
John Chireau had touchdown on his mind.
He had it written all over him, buddy. And Matt Dennard was in there on the play that time and held him up, and then John just stripped the ball from him. I was going to stand up and run with him.
A loss on the play, back to the 29-yard line, a loss of 3. It'll bring up second down now, 13 for Hallsville at their own 29-yard line. One man wide at the near side of the field. As under center goes Boggs. Boggs straight drop. Looks to his left, wants to throw. Has it complete. Out to the far side to McNatt at the midfield. And did he step out of bounds? The official says no. And Hallsville moves into Henderson territory at the 46-yard line.
Well,
I believe Derek fell down that time. I was watching the rush, and I looked up, and Derek was on the ground.
Yeah,
so he must have fallen down.
What they're doing, Bobby, the receivers are running pretty good routes. He ran it and made a real good fake to the inside, and Derek went with him, and he got turned around. And when he got turned around, he fell down.
Well, you know, but I did see one thing that Derek did do right. He went over and he got him under control, and he hurried him over to that sideline so he could make the tackle.
So for the first time tonight, Hallsville has the ball in Henderson territory at the line 46. 1st and 10. Staggered backs. Stovall hands off left side, go forth. He will get back to the line of scrimmage, and then about 3 or 4 blue jerseys will be there to meet him.
Caleb and old Corey Spoon just wrapped him up, and then here comes some more blue shirts in there. Old number 4, old Damon Reddick, and 2 or 3 more of those line defenders said, no going, Mr. Goforth.
Now, Charlie, that almost worked. No going, Mr. Goforth.
8:21 in running here in the first half, and the Lions lead 10-0 here. But Hallsville in line territory for the first time tonight.
Goforth went forth and was sent back. We'll work on that. Second down 10 at the 46-yard line. 2 wide left, 1 lone running back is Weaver. Behind quarterback Boggs. Straight drop to throw. Looks left. Throws it again for McNatt. Incomplete. That time Derek McGee broke it up.
He sure did. Look at him clap his hands over and say, woo. That's
Good job.
the way to play defense. He can get excited, Charlie. If you ever did last week over here on this sideline when he made the big play.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love to watch him play.
Coach Lynn brought him out one play a while ago and said, Derek, that's made a mistake, but just get back in there and do your job. And he went back after one play and made a good play there to break it up.
Mark Smith out of the ball game for the Bobcats. They will send McNatt to the near side. Sutherland in the slot over here with him. Go forth on the far side. Weaver the lone setback. Quick drop, pump fake. Throwing it long, throwing it deep for the intended receiver, and once again picking on the sophomore cornerback, and had the coverage to Derek McGee.
I tell you what, that's just perfect coverage there. That was a down and out. He went to the sideline, ran out route, then up the field, and Derek had him covered. He could not get to the football, running stride for stride, and that's the way you draw it up on the board.
Well, for some reason, they're throwing over there. They did last week, and every time he'd come up with a big play.
We got a timeout on the field with the score. Henderson 10, Hallsville nothing.
At Larry Roy Incorporated, your 360 communication cellular dealer. They invite you to see the new Motorola Contour cellular phones with sharp new colors and a sleek new look, priced at just $12.95 with a new line of service. You also get free activation, a $30 value, 1 month of unlimited airtime free, and free roadside assistance for 3 months. Sign up for the economy plan now and pay just $17.95 and save $5 per month. Come by Larry Roy Incorporated in Henderson, your authorized 360 communications dealer.
.7:54 to go in the first half. Henderson leads Hallsville 10-0. Goforth steps back to his own 41-yard line. He has not had a whole lot of success punting tonight. Let's see what Henderson does. Simpson and Arnett are back at their own 15-yard line. Pretty good snap. Gets this one, angles it away from Simpson. Penalty flag down. Arnett takes it at the 11 to the 15 to the 20 drives forward to the 21 and is stopped there. We'll wait and see what the penalty flag's all about, see who moved or what happened.
I didn't see anything. Did you, Bobby?
Charlie, I didn't see anything. It's over here on our sideline, and I didn't see anything. I saw Pat Sanders get a good shot on the guy going downfield.
Oh, illegal motion against them. We'll probably just take the football.
Pretty good. Well, it'll be on about the 21 or 22. We're going to take the football.
Yeah, we're going to take the football.
Spotted at the 22-yard line. That's where Henderson will take over. 1st and 10 at the Henderson 22-yard line. 7:44 to go in the first half. Henderson leading Hallsville 10-0.
The only thing I saw over here that time, Charlie, they're wide out, and Pat Sanders did put a shot on him and knock him down, but I didn't think it was a bad shot. I thought it was just a good shot.
By the hot shot.
But, well, I'll tell you what, they're not picking on Pat over here tonight, are they?
Here we go. Brantley Jackson brings the play in apparently, well, or whatever.
Well, you look over at Derek. He's only about 5'7", about 145 pounds. You think, hey, we could pick on that guy, but he's just staying with him step for step and just doing a great job.
Here comes Henderson to the line of scrimmage. Simpson to the near side, which is the short side of the field. 2 wideouts. Split end is Jackson with a man in the slot. Arnett. Fake the handoff. Coming around Simpson now. He gets away from one man, throwing. He's got out Arnett behind everybody, and it bounces in front of Arnett. That was tossed back to Simpson, who went around to the right. Go, tell me,
They ran a stunt over on the left side, and Charles got around him, and Charles couldn't get set to throw the ball, or it'd have been a touchdown.
Sure would have.
They ran a safety blitz over on our offensive right side, or it'd have been a touchdown.
Arnett was 15 yards behind him, but Charles can get his foot planted. He can throw the ball further than that, but like you say, he never gets set.
He had to just throw it with just his arm. And he still threw it about 50 yards.
Both teams can do those kind of stunt-type things because of, like, Goforth for Hallsville. And, of course, the other quarterback, or one of 3 quarterbacks for Henderson. Here's Simpson, handoff, dive play up the middle, gets good yardage outside the 25, near the 28-yard line.
That's a pretty good second down play.
That's Chris Davis back at tailback there. They ran that football. Brian Brown goes in the ball game on this play on 3rd down, replacing
3rd and 4.
Need a first down right here. Clock running, 7:14 and running here in the first half. 3rd and 4. We need to get the football and keep those chains. We need to drive.
Arnett in the slot, right side of the formation. The split end is Jackson. Brantley Jackson, one man to the near side, Simpson. Handoff backfield, Brown. Brown's at the 30, got the first down, 35, 40. He's out to the 45, to the 46-yard line. The sophomore, Brian Brown.
How do you like that speed outside?
I like those quick feet.
There wasn't nothing fancy about the run. It was just speed.
That's what it was. Woo, he did get the ball and just zip out. That's a flag on the play, though.
Oh, that's not fun. We have a holding call against Henderson back at the line of scrimmage. Will negate a beautiful run to the right side by Brian Brown.
I hate to see that because that was a beautiful run.
So it'll remain 3rd down instead of 1st. It'll be 3rd down, and we'll wait until they set down the football. Back at the 20, so it's going to be 3rd and 12 at the 20 after the holding.
Well, those Hallsville fans can't say that we got home cooking, can we?
No, they're not getting home cooking.
3rd down, 13.
Was a good run. Good blocking over on the right side that time to get him outside. That was a great play.
Brown comes off the field as Henderson now looks at 3rd down, about 12. Simpson to the near side. Far side, Pat Brown. Jackson lined up as a tight end. Drop back, Stovall has one man in the pattern. This side, that's Simpson. He'll come back to it and incomplete. Double coverage out here in Simpson. Mark Smith and Tommy Goforth were there on Simpson to break it up at midfield.
Good defense. That's all you can say. We had time to throw the ball. We threw it, and their secondary had us covered.
Excellent coverage.
4th down and 12 now for Henderson at the Henderson 20-yard line. 6.5 minutes exactly left in the first half of the ball game. Henderson leads Hallsville 10-0. Tommy Goforth will drop back to midfield to receive the punt from Daniel Wells. Bobcats give an indication. Of course, they'll put 11 men up there at the line of scrimmage. Let's see if they come. Now they back a couple off. Snap a little low. Wells gets it up. Pretty good punt. Over the head of Goforth. He'll have to chase it again. He'll get away from it. It'll take a nice roll. It'll be down at about the 31-yard line of Hallsville. Good job by Daniel Wells.
Good job.
I counted it off, and it's 50 yards.
He got it over the head. They're not giving Wells any respect on the punt. And that went over Goforth's head.
It actually spiraled and went up and nosed over.
You know, he's been
Way to
kind
go,
of
Daniel.
pooching the ball every week, and they're not playing very far back. As I mentioned a while ago, it nearly kicked over him a while ago. So Hallsville takes over here with 6:20 back on their own 31 here. Let's see if our defense can pick up where they left off.
Henderson leads 10-0. The Bobcats to the line of scrimmage. Wide near side, Jack Walton. In the slot, Tommy Goforth. The lone running back, Weaver. Behind the quarterback, Boggs. Boggs pitches back. Now here's Goforth with running room on the outside. 35 slips down at the 40-yard line. He'll be just a yard short of the first down. That's the first time they've really been able to get Goforth out in the open.
Good play by the Bobcats there. It's just a little reverse.
They're picking on us now because we are so quick and we do pursue so well, and they just literally overran our pursuits. What they did. We'll shut them down this time. Man.
Sutherland wide to the near side. One man to the far side. Lone running back behind the quarterback, Boggs. Motion to the near side comes Goforth. Quarterback sneak for the first down and getting it outside the 40 where it'll be 1st and 10 Hallsville. Only needed a yard, and they went for it with the quarterback sneak by the junior, Philip Boggs.
That's the first down that they've made from running the football.
Yep. The others have come on the pass play. Well, obviously, that's the first down they made.
How many have they got, Alan? 2 first downs first half so far.
Wasn't that... I was really shocked. I was right with you there, Charlie.
You were on top of it.
Did I impress
right
nobody?
On top of it.
Okay. Thank you very much for your support. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line of Hallsville. Walton wide to the near side, one man to the far. Weaver is alone running back. His back goes Boggs to throw. Pressure on Boggs. He gets away from the initial surge. Breaks outside. Now will be brought down at the 40-yard line. He'll lose about a half a yard.
Ooh, we had all kind of pressure early, but we didn't make any tackles back there as he got by about 3 of us and had me scared there for a minute. I thought he might wiggle out of that.
Well, he just ran around and ran around. Of course, our defensive lineman had rushed upfield, and he got inside them, and then our linebackers came in and made the play, and Corey Spoon came back and cut him off.
They would have taken a Houdini to get out of that mob there.
Yep.
4:53 clock running, first half. Henderson leading 10-0.
I think that may be Caleb down there.
Here comes Hallsville with a man in motion. Tommy Goforth, the left side. Illegal procedure here will be called against Hallsville on the left side. It'll be 2nd down and 15. Back it up to the 36-yard line.
Illegal procedure called against Hallsville, 5 yards.
Yeah, we got Jeremy Blanton in the ball game. Is Caleb holding his arm there by me?
Yeah, he's down there. He came out earlier in the game. Looked like he had a sting in the elbow or hit his funny bone or whatever, but he's on the sideline now, and they're icing him down.
It'll be 2nd down and 15 after the illegal procedure call against Hallsville. McNabb to the far side. Out there with him is Goforth. To the near side is Walton. One running back behind Boggs. In motion to the near side comes Smith. Fake the pitch, throwing to the left side, complete across the middle to McNabb, and he's on the run. And he's going to be tackled by the helmet, and that's going to put 15 on top of it as he is down to the 39, and I think that's going to be the big one. They may rule it incidental, but
I don't think so.
I don't either. It was in at Burton, but I think you got a hold of the back of the helmet.
That's the play a while ago that they were trying to set up and actually threw, but Corey Spoon got to the quarterback a while ago. With that time, he had time to throw, and that's a tough route to cover.
It is a personal foul will be the call. 15 yards from the end of the play, tacked on. So the pass was complete down to the 37, add on 15, and it's going to be inside the 25, 1st and 10, Hallsville.
It's going to make it tough on our defense, and our defense has really got to rise to the occasion here to hold these Bobcats out. We only have a 10-0 lead, and a touchdown here will certainly put them back in the ball game big time.
Let's spot it at the 22 of Henderson after the face mask call against Henderson. It was back of the helmet, but it's the same thing they'll use. Sutherland wide to the near side, one man to the far side. Split backs now. Mark Smith and Tommy Goforth in the backfield. Now Smith comes wide and sets in the slot on the right side. In motion to the near side. Now comes Hallsville. Quick drop, throw it out here to this side to Goforth. He'll get inside the 20-yard line, and they'll bring him down about the 17 or 16.
A little old 2-man screen out here where he just came out in motion and got behind the 2 wideouts out here, and they threw them the ball, and hopefully he could find a little running room out there with the field and the people spread out.
Picked up about 5 on the play. That's be 2nd down and 5. Put the ball now at about the 16-yard line or thereabouts. Hallsville, McNatt, far side. Near side, Walton. In motion to this side now. Comes Goforth. Timeout, Hallsville with a score. Henderson 10, Hallsville nothing.
Senator Bill Ratliff and Representative Paul Sadler.
I see an awakening of the public in our state and all across this nation to the needs of education.
When our state Senator Bill Ratliff and I were charged with totally rewriting Texas education, the issue was never partisan politics, even though he's a Republican and I'm a Democrat. Both Senator Ratliff and I had only one concern, to do what's right for the people and children of Texas, and that's too important for partisan politics.
Need a new mattress? Buy Assertive Perfect Sleeper.
Sleep Gallery Plus, 1 block west of the Star in Henderson, where beautiful mornings begin with a great night's sleep.
Hallsville uses their final timeout of the first half as the clock was running out, the play clock running out on them. And so Philip Boggs calls the timeout. Here's the situation. 3:26 to go in the first half. Henderson leads 10-0. But Hallsville now has the ball 2nd down and 5 in between the 16 and 17-yard line of Henderson. McNatt wide to the left side. Out there with him, Derek McGee. Split Tony Newhouse wide to the near side. Weaver is the lone setback. Goforth on the wing. Handoff, Weaver into the middle. He dives forward to the 11, and that, I think, is going to be enough for a first down. Let's see where they spot it.
They're going to measure it.
Yeah, they didn't give him the 11, so it's very close to a first down, but we'll have to wait and see.
Jeremy Blanton, who is now at linebacker, replacing Deason, stepped up and made the tackle, but he fell forward. It's going to be very close.
Going to bring on the chains, measure it out. Newhouse goes over to the far side. Philip Boggs will go over there and talk to his coaches.
There used to be another Newhouse that wore 44.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah, he was all right.
Don't think he's quite as tall as this Newhouse.
No.
This one's 6'2".
Yeah. This one's a pretty good athlete right here.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't he play for one of the...
There've been a few of them over there, hadn't
Yeah, there has. There was Albert Newhouse when I was there. He was a good athlete. He was a real good linebacker and ran the ball real hard. He's a pretty good back.
Just shy of the first down. So Hallsville look at 3rd down and inches now.
Yeah, but I forgot, Bobby, you were a Bobcat at one time,
I was
weren't you?
over there for 2 years.
And you came here from there, or you went to Longview?
I came here. Yep.
At the 12, 13-yard line. 3rd down and inches at that point. Look about right. Close enough for government work.
Yeah, they're definitely 4 down zone, so they got 2 downs to make this one. They're going to run a quarterback sneak or just probably a quarterback sneak.
QB in motion, go for it. Quarterback sneak. He gets it on 2nd effort, I believe. Let's see, they'll unpile it. 2:55, clock continues to run here in the first half. Henderson leading 10-0, and again, they're going to say, wait a minute, we're going to have the chains, let's bring them on. Yep, they're going to call timeout and bring them on to make sure. And I understand that.
Yeah.
We had one early in the year where, in the A. Maceo Smith game, A. Maceo Smith looked like they may have had a first down. The officials, no, it looked like Henderson might have been short of it. A. Maceo and the officials didn't even measure it.
No.
And the coaches for A. Maceo Smith went nuts. And I don't blame them on that one on that particular night.
And it is a first down.
So they bring it on and measure it off. It is 1st and 10 Hallsville as the Henderson Lions defense now is being asked to stiffen. We're going to spot the ball at the inside the 12.
What, 10-0 with 2:53 and the clock running.
We got our backs to the wall. We're going to play tough here. They got fresh 4 downs. We got to play great defense to stop them.
McNatt to the left, wing back left side, go forth. Weaver, the lone running back, quick drop, throwing it to go forth at the 10, one-on-one. He is down to the 7-yard line in the pass completion, and all they're trying to do is just get Goforth out there one-on-one.
That's a good play, and a good tackle by Damon Reddick there, because you got a one-on-one with Goforth, and you either tackle him or he scores, and he kept him out of the end zone, so that's a good play by Damon.
We're going to call it the 7-yard line. It's actually just inside there. It'll be 2nd down about 5. Hallsville can get a first down without a touchdown. McNatt left. Goforth, slot left. Sutherland wide right. Weaver behind Boggs is the lone running back. Boggs under center. Quick two-step drop. Throws it on the outside to go forth. He drops the ball. They'll dive for it. Who comes up with it? It'll be Hallsville. Goforth had it in his hands, turned upfield a little bit too quickly, and the ball was on the grass for a moment, but Goforth fell on it.
And he had 6 points, too.
If he caught it and turned, he was gone. It's to the 5.
That shows a lot of respect for the Henderson defense when you go in there and throw the football every down, doesn't it? Just about every down, and that's what they're doing. But they think they got a better chance of scoring that way, and that's what they're doing. And they're doing a good job of throwing and catching the football, and it's going to be tough to keep them out.
They rule that as a catch, and then he dropped it because the clock continues to run. Goforth, wing back left. Slot wide left, McNutt. Tony Newhouse to the right side. Under center. Looking for Newhouse all the way. Quarterback trying to get out of trouble. Boggs is sacked. Back outside the 15-yard line. Big play by the Lions defense.
You're not kidding.
Who was that, Charlie?
Corey Spoon.
Yeah, and David Johnson.
David Johnson.
Defensive ends are going to try to go for a field goal here.
And they can do it.
From right there, they can.
We were watching their place kicker, who is Dwayne Wages, from farther out than this. This will be a 31-yard field goal try.
Boy, our defensive ends have made some plays for us this year, hasn't he?
This is a 31-yard field goal try by Dwayne Wages. Dwayne Wages, I got it right. On the tee, on the way, it's long enough and good. With the timeout on the field, our score, Henderson 10, Hallsville 3.
You probably think that a brick is a brick is a brick. We think Boral bricks are better. The plain ones, the fancy ones, and about any color you can imagine. But why do we make so many different kinds of brick? Because we know that a house is not a house, is not a house. Call 1-800-5-BORAL-5 to receive a free brochure and the location of the showroom nearest you. Boral Bricks, a solid decision to build your dreams on.
Every American Standard air conditioner must endure literally hundreds of inspections before being permitted to leave the factory. And if any little thing is less than perfect, well, we have ways of dealing with troublemakers. Built to a higher standard, American Standard.
Replace your old air conditioner with a reliable American Standard system from Simmons Air Conditioning and Heating in Henderson and ask about a free 10-year parts and labor warranty.
Hallsville Bobcats put 3 on the board on a 31-yard field goal by Dwayne Wages. Comes with 34 seconds left in the half. We'll get a ball game out of our hands. It's 10-3. Henderson leads Hallsville by a touchdown.
Last time he kicked a little high pooch kickoff, and we fair caught it on about the 30. Let's see what he does.
Wages approaches the football. This is another one of the same thing. Fair catch called for by Henderson and made at the 28. Holloman with the catch on the fair catch at the 28.
Yep. Jeffrey Holman is one of our tight ends. He also plays on defense some. He's done a really good job last year. He came up as a sophomore when we had to have him and really excelled last year. And this year he's helped us in, of course, our special teams and wherever we needed him.
1st and 10, Henderson at the line, 29-yard line, 34 seconds. Brian Brown is the tailback. Jason Raines the fullback. Pitch back this side, give it to Brown. He's to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 45 to the 44-yard line. That'll stop the clock to bring the chains up. That young man is a sophomore you just saw run. If you didn't see it, you just heard it. Well, remember to tune in Channel 10, Henderson Cable next week. You can watch that one. 1st and 10, 44.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, quickly put it down of Hallsville. 21 seconds, deliberately grounding the football. Jonathan Stovall, which of course is totally legal. It stops the clock.
We have one timeout, right?
Yes.
Is that correct? Yep. I thought so. Jim, they can watch Brian Brown. You said next week on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, I believe at 7 o'clock.
Yep. Henderson Cable Channel 10.
Yes, sir.
21 and 6 plus 27 on the carry by number 5, Brian Brown.
Allen's going to have some good stats on him by halftime.
That's good blocking and good running, I tell you.
And he's a patient runner beside all of that. He really was. Yeah. You know, this is a sophomore we're watching. 2nd down, 10, 44-yard line of Hallsville. Pitch it back near side. Brown with some room again. Here's the 40, 35, out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Stops the clock with 15 seconds to go in the half.
Charlie, who is this guy?
Well, we knew we was going to see more of him tonight. He looked good last week coming in up for the first ball game, Bobby, and ran the ball just a couple of times, and they're going to measure on this one.
Officials timeout.
We knew we was going to see more playing time tonight out of Brian and give us more depth and a little more speed back there. Chris Davis done a great job, but it sure helps to have a couple or three that can play back there.
It also lets us put Chris and rest Jason there at fullback and put Chris at fullback and Brian at the I-back or the running back. So, you know, it gives us a lot of opportunities to use the talent and to actually give them some rest, too.
Henderson just short of the first down. So we're going to call it 3rd and inches, about a foot. The ball is, we'll have to call it to make it work right, at the 34-yard line or thereabouts. Yeah, in Davis you got the power runner, and in Brown with the speed, and
of course Jason Raines he runs it up in the middle just about as hard as you can run.
Yep.
So it gives us a chance to rest, and of course Kenyatta hadn't seen any action yet, but Kenyatta's got great speed.
15 seconds left in the half. Henderson has the ball, 3rd down and inches at the Hallsville 34.5. But again, the 15 seconds, all that Henderson has left. The Lions have 1 timeout. Simpson wide to the near side, wing back on the right side. Straight drop. Stovall looking right. Has Jackson across the middle. Deflected into the air, trying to pass it to Brown, and Brantley Jackson was open in the middle of the field. It'll be 4th down and inches. 11 seconds left.
Charlie, do we go for the first here?
I'd get this first down and then call a quick timeout. Give us another couple of plays, or another 11 seconds, but give us another play. Yeah. If we don't make the first down, well,
we can bring out Daniel Wells, try the extra point.
It's 4th down. That's right.
It's 4th now. You got to have the first down. Yes. Simpson wide to the right side of the formation. Pitch back. Here's Brown. He's got running room to the 30, to the 25, and he is out of bounds at the 23-yard line with 5 seconds left in the half. So Henderson will have one more play. That was Brian Brown. We have a penalty flag down at the 30-yard line. Holding going to go against Henderson.
And they were sending Daniel Wells out. Well, we're going to go for 6 this time instead of 3.
Penalty flag at the 30. So it'll be at the 40 where it'll be 4th down and a long ways. Pine Tree, who beat Mount Pleasant last week, is tied with Gilmer at the half. Ought. Marshall leads John Tyler 10-6 on our scoreboard update. We'll have more scores at halftime to pass along to you on our update, brought to you by Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic. It is 4th down now for Henderson. After the holding call, the ball back at the 40, and there's 5 seconds left in the half, so really you go for
everything.
Yeah.
Got a Kilgore score yet, Alan, recently?
Yeah, right here.
In the second quarter, 7-6, Kilgore over Carthage. Here's Stovall at throw, under pressure. He'll be dropped back at the 45, and that will be the end of the first half of play. So we come to the end of one half. Our score is Henderson 10, Hallsville 3. Halftime, Henderson Lions with a lead of 10-3 over the Hallsville Bobcats. Checking at half on Caleb Deason, who we saw on the near sideline with his arm in a sling, apparently a shoulder injury. Not sure the extent of that. We'll be doing some further checking. Not shoulder, elbow. We'll be doing some further checking on that. Not sure of the extent of that, but that's a report we get from the coaches to the near side. Bobby and I have had a chance to talk to Charlie. This first half has been defensive kind of thing.
Yeah, it's been a good defensive ball game. What's happened in Hallsville offensively, they have stopped our linebacker rush. They've tightened their line split so tight, our linebackers hadn't been able to get through to the quarterback. It's giving him time to throw. Plus, they're putting trip formations to one side and isolating one receiver on our cornerback on the left side. So they got a good game plan, and it's going to be tough. But what we got to do is just come out and play good, tough smart football and take it to them. But we will kick off to start the second half as Hallsville has their choice. So we've got a good half of football ahead of us.
Down in front of us, the Henderson band after another outstanding halftime performance. Contest is not until late in the month, and it'll be at Homer Bryce Stadium in Nacogdoches. And of course, Henderson, defending champions there with 1 ratings and going on to be a sweepstakes band and all that goes with that. And of course, again, as we talk about the tradition, not only a winning football team, but a winning music program, a lot of winning programs in the Henderson school systems, athletic, academically, extracurricular, and all of those activities, if we might take the moment to brag a bit about
Well, it doesn't hurt to
system.
brag a bit.
And since I'm not officially part of it, I can do that even better than
Well,
you
I'm going to do
administrator
it
types.
anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to care. With Charlie now brag all the time.
I tell you what, we're going to kick off, as I mentioned a minute ago here. There's no wind tonight, so neither team has an advantage with the wind. We're going to have to play some defense early and play tough, get the football back, and move up football. We know we can move the ball. We moved it very well at the end of the half, but we got caught there by the clock at the end of the half. So maybe we found out something at the end of the first half that we can come back and capitalize on.
Dropping back deep for the Bobcats will be Mark Smith, Tommy Goforth, and Greg Lundville. Those are the 3 deep men as Daniel Wells will kick off. Henderson, as they started the game, defending the goal to our left, which is the north goal here at Lions Stadium. But at the half, it is a 10-3 ball game. Henderson leads over the Hallsville Bobcats as you listen to Henderson Lions football on KGRI and Henderson Kilgore. Here's Wells approaching the football. A high end-over-end kick. Goforth will take it at the 18, forward to the 20, 25, 30, cuts left, and he's wrapped up and dropped at the 31-yard line. So that's where Hallsville will start in pretty good field position. 1st and 10 at their own 31.
Avis Sanders, Brian Brown.
And Brian Brown down there quickly.
Yeah, buddy. It's a way to get down that field and cover that kickoff.
So we've just started the second half here in Henderson. The Bobcats trailing Henderson. Henderson has the lead at 10-3 over Hallsville.
Well, it's beautiful night football, isn't it?
It really is. No breeze, that not a factor at all. Wide to the near side, Jack Walton will be in the slot. Outside of him is Joey McNatt. Goforth is a wingback. He trips, falls. Now they reverse, come back to the right, and the wingback reverse. He cuts inside. Comes to the 35, where he's dropped there. But that time, Goforth actually come back to the right side, slipped as he made his cut, but still picked up about 5 yards on the play.
Yes, you did.
Pretty good first down play.
Out to the 35, 36-yard line there.
The way they finished off the first half is the way I really thought they'd start the second half, is throwing those little short slants and things like that inside.
It won't be long, Bobby.
See if they go back to it. Sutherland now is in a short slot. Has 3 receivers on the left side tight on the formation. Straight drop, looking right, toss it out. Goforth goes 1-on-1. He's at the 40, drug down right there, just short of the first down by about a half a yard. It'll be 3rd and officially a yard for the first down.
Keelan Bradley.
Took them about 3 seconds after I said that. Yeah. They're going to throw the football. They've got to. Our defense is just too doggone quick against the run. And it's 3rd and short. They've run the quarterback sneak twice on 3rd and short. Let's see if we do it again.
Walton wide to the near side. Out here with him is McNatt. Goforth, the wing back, left side of the formation. Lone running back behind the quarterback, Philip Boggs. In motion now, away. We got movement in the backfield, and the umpire didn't call it. Dive forward, first down, Hallsville. Not the umpire, the referee. I thought he started to go for his flag as it looked like the setback moved a bit.
He did.
It didn't look like he did move.
He flinched pretty good. And the referee reached for the flag and didn't get it for some reason.
1st and 10, Hallsville. At the 41-yard line as they pick it up. Here's Sutherland into the ball game now for the Bobcats. Gives the play to Philip Boggs at quarterback.
I guess he thought he got set because you can move back there in the backfield as long as you get set a second before the snap.
Okay, then that would be the call by the referee who has it back there. Sutherland, McNatt, wide to the right. Wing back, Goforth. Now trips to the right side of the formation. Quick throw across the middle. It's complete to Goforth. He's the midfield and into Lion territory. Barely will put the ball 2nd down and 1 at the 50-yard line.
They're going to try to do this just all night long, Charles.
Well, it's working for them right now
buddy.
as they started at their own 31 and have moved it to the midfield.
I'll tell you what the quarterback is doing. He's putting the ball right on the money, too.
Yeah, we're going to intercept one here in just a minute, though.
We're going to have to.
Yeah, we're fixing to. We're going to have a quarterback sneak again.
We
And the
can't.
second down, I think you're going to go for the big one.
I think you're right.
You got it down, trips wide to the right side, the short side of the field. I was wrong again. Ball's loose, and it's covered by
Right
Hallsville.
back to him. Boy, somebody popped him.
I got all excited about that, and actually he'll lose about a yard on the play. And, well, maybe. Not even that. It'll just move it from one side of the 50 to the other side, so we're going to continue to say 1 to go. It'll be 3rd down and 1, just on the other side of the midfield stripe.
I thought they would go for the big one, too. They had the
second down.
but they
Well,
didn't.
they're trying to stay away from the bad play.
Yep.
Well, good point.
Yep.
Again, 3 receivers on the right side. That's the short side of the field. Boggs, quarterback sneak, has it. 1st and 10, Hallsville at the 49 of Henderson.
Boy, they are just running plays in and out. They're lining up in all these spread formations and stuff.
We're going to have to stop them on 1st down.
Yep.
And they're having too many 2nd and 3rd and shorts here. As they've kept the ball, it's 9:03 and running here. They've made a couple of 1st downs here to start this second half. So we need to wake up out there.
Hallsville with the football. Sutherland wide to the right. He's in the slot. Again, 3 receivers, the right side of the formation. Quick drop, throw it right side, go for it. This time again, he makes the pass completion, takes the ball inside the 45 to about the 43. It'll be a pickup of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Hallsville moving steadily downfield against the Henderson defense.
Just driving that football right down the field.
Well, Coach Gass has got a good game plan right now. Try to make something on 1st and then run the clock and try to keep the ball away from us. And so far they've done it. We've got to come up with a big defensive play here to put a stop to it.
1 lone setback behind the quarterback. Boggs under center this time. 2 wide to the right. Pitch to the right. Hand it off. Coming back. A reverse to this side. Henderson has not got it diagnosed. 35, 30, 25, 20, 10 into the 5 and down to the 1-yard line. Touchdown, they say. He crossed the goal line. On a reverse coming back from the near side to the far side. The ball carrier, Mike Smith, for 43 yards on the run.
That was real close. Referee right on top of it.
So the Hallsville Bobcats come out and strike in a hurry, and with a chance to tie it up, Dwayne Wages on the extra point. Out of the hold of Rick Sutherland.
They moved.
Penalty flags go down. It's not really going to matter. You can back it up 5 with this extra point man. Dwayne Wages really not going to bother him. Penalty flag goes down, and it's against Henderson. So instead of a loss on the play on the penalty, it's going to come afterwards, and we'll let him sort it all out.
And I would go for 2.
I would if I were Hallsville. I think.
I think I would.
Yeah, you play
Depends
for
on
the
what they
tie
do.
at home. You go for the, no, you play for the tie on the road, go for the win at home.
Depends on what they're going to do with the ball.
Well, the officials
See, that's a dead ball foul. The first one was not
It'll
dead.
be on the kickoff, won't it?
I don't know.
I don't either.
No, it can't be on the kickoff.
Just like you'd mark off the 5 yards,
And then you'd mark off
and then penalize half a distance, put it back half a distance. What I'd think, which would be 3-8 back on the 4-yard line.
Back on the 4.
Instead of
Let's
the
wait
3.
and see what they do. Yeah. Because there'll be offsetting penalties. There's the
offside against Henderson. Personal foul.
Oh, both of them against us.
Well, no, they're tied in. Move.
They sure did.
On the right side. What?
Well, that's not what the referee saw.
That's probably
The
going
ball's
to
Guys,
gonna
I'd
move.
go for 2 here. We got a foot to go. I'd go for 2, a yard.
Yeah, 1.5 yards. Be on the 1.5.
No, Charlie, it's closer than that
Well, it
because it
shouldn't.
goes to the 1.5.
Oh, my
and then you go to
goodness.
half of that.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
it's a quarterback sneak away from a 2-point conversion,
My goodness.
which would put Hallsville in the lead.
Oh, my goodness.
About 9 inches is what it's supposed to be.
That personal foul is a tough penalty. Well, they lined up for one.
I don't understand this.
I don't either. Personal foul against Henderson puts it on the half-yard line. Let's see if they do some kind of little dipsy-do. Now the snap comes back, and it's on the way, and it's good. With the timeout on the field, our score, Henderson 10, Hallsville 10.
Our children are the future of Texas. Paul Sadler knows how true these words are and the importance of education to every child. Maybe that's why Paul Sadler led the bipartisan effort to save education for us. And that's why he's been honored by teachers and parents all across Texas. Paul Sadler, State Representative.
Every American Standard air conditioner must endure literally hundreds of inspections before being permitted to leave the factory. And if any little thing is less than perfect, well, we have ways of dealing with troublemakers. Built to a higher standard, American Standard.
Replace your old air conditioner with a reliable American Standard system from Simmons Air Conditioning and Heating in Henderson and ask about a free 10-year parts and labor warranty.
The Hallsville Bobcats have tied this ball game up at 8:03 of the third quarter, capping off an 8-play, 69-yard scoring drive with a 43-yard run on a reverse by Mark Smith. Dwayne Wages was good with the extra point kick. 8:03 of the third. We are tied at 10. And now the official...
Now Coach Gaddis is wanting to tack another penalty onto the kickoff.
So he was thinking the penalty was going to be, I guarantee he was
A play
thinking.
never happened, though, so it couldn't be. It had to have been a...
He was thinking it was going to be on. I don't think he realized that they got the penalty on. Do you, Bobby?
I don't think he realized that the ball was actually, you know, it was on the 3, so we go half of that, which would make it a yard and a half.
The way he's talking now, I really.
And a half of that.
He had to realize, he had to think it's going to be a 1.5 yard line.
Yeah.
Because if he'd known where the football was, I believe he'd have gone for 2.
I'm amazed that his scouts upstairs didn't tell him where the ball was, apparently. Well, now that's guessing on my part, folks.
Yeah.
But the ball was
guess,
inside the 1. I mean, you're right, Bobby. Okay, the first penalty would have been the offside against Henderson. That's half the distance.
1.5.
Yard and a half.
From the 3 to the 1.5. Then the next penalty, the personal foul, takes it half the distance.
It'd be 3/4
3/4 of a yard.
Any way you look at it, that's a foot. And
the referee still talking it over with Steve Gaddis at the 40-yard line on the far side. Because that's why we were thinking a quarterback sneak, which they have used to pick up a first down 2 or 3 times tonight. Would have given them a 2-point conversion, but
that's
doo-dah.
2 feet 3 inches. They'd have had to go, and I believe I'd have had to go for it. I mean, I believe I'd have had to go for it.
Well, I think he would if he'd known the ball. I think he thought the ball was on the 1.5 yard line. Evidently he does, or he wouldn't be out there talking right now. Because he thought the penalty was going to be on the kickoff, as you mentioned earlier. But you know,
but it wasn't, because there was not an offensive play.
Very good. You guys have really got this figured out. 8:03 of the third quarter, though. We have very much a ball game on our hands.
We know one thing we got figured out. We do have a football game on our hands. That
10-10.
10-3 is now 10-10. And we're just early in the third quarter, 8:03. We fixed to get the football for the first time in the second half. And so we're going to see what we're made out of here.
Well, now one of the officials is coming over to Dennis Alexander, but the football is not being moved. Still sits at the 40. So Hallsville is apparently going to kick it off.
Yep.
Well, they're going to kick it off. Now, I don't think they go onside.
Yeah, from where?
From the 40.
If he holds true to form, he's going to kick it right over here.
He's going to put you out here.
He's got Simpson over where Holman has been.
Now they kick it to the other side.
And Jason Raines takes it at the 16 to the 20, 25, spins forward to the 27, maybe the 8. That's where Henderson will start with a tied ball game, 10-10. Henderson has the football, 1st and 10. The spot will be the 29 of the Lions. On the scoreboard, 7:57 to go in the third quarter. Our score, Henderson 10, Hallsville 10.
Hallsville's offside on the kickoff, Jim, so we're going to wait and see what we're going to do. I think we're going to have to kick it over.
And Dennis Alexander says, back it up. Do it again.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll strike that. Hallsville, offside. On KO. Back it up. Do it again. Settle back F5 to the 35, and we'll punt it again. Good crowd of Hallsville fans on.
Yeah, real good crowd for Hallsville.
Hallsville got to feel real good about being tied here in early in the third quarter. I guarantee you, it's anybody's ball game. But hadn't had much luck running that last play there. changed that, didn't it?
Yeah, a little bit of a reverse. A little bit, big time. 43 yards worth of reverse by Mark Smith. And once he got on the open, look out. There goes Smith. Hallsville now will kick from their own 35 after the offside. Kenyatta Neal stands at his 10. And again, it's a high end-over-end kick. This one bounces out of bounds off of Charles Simpson. Henderson will take it at the 26-yard line. 24-yard line is where they say it goes out. So, by taking the penalty, Henderson lost 5 yards.
Yeah, had Charles fielded that ball clean, he was going to run it back up the field, but he let it get on his shoulder pads instead of his hands, and it bounced. Luckily, it bounced toward out of bounds instead of back toward Hallsville.
Yes, 10-10 our score. Henderson and Hallsville. 7:57 third quarter. Here come the Lions with their first possession of the second half. Raines and Davis in the eye. Hand off. Davis left side has a hole. 35 out to the 40-yard line. Has 1st and 10. Just like Henderson started the ball game with a big play to open it up on the run. Henderson gets a first down, and it's 1st and 10. Henderson at the 35 of the Lions.
Running right over Matt Appleton over there on the left side. He and Brandon Welch did a really good job blocking and let him pop through there for that big yardage.
Here comes Henderson. Pat Brown and Simpson wide to this side. Sanders, tight end on the left. Handoff into the middle. This is Davis. Breaks one tackle. Comes to the 39-yard line. He was almost lassoed at the line of scrimmage, but instead picks up 4 on it. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 at the 39.
Did a good job there. The linebacker scraped off and had a hold of him, but he shook him loose and still picked up something. That could have been a no-gainer real easily.
Very easily, Charlie. Did a real good job of keeping his legs moving and picked up the good 4 yards.
Reggie Arnett splits. Well, now he's a wingback more on the left side, and Simpson lines up as a tight end. Now Simpson moves as he reacts. Defensive man jumping around. That'll cost Henderson 5. So instead of being 2nd and 6, it'll be 2nd and 11. Back it up to the 34. Illegal procedure against Henderson.
Well, we're shooting ourselves in the foot right here.
Well, we're up to the hip now. Yeah, you get a good play on 1st down. And now you're looking at 2nd down and 11. In a very tight ball game. They don't get any tighter than a 10-10 score. Simpson wide to this side. In the slot is Arnett. Davis, quick drop, throw right side. Good to Arnett. And he is tackled at the 38-yard line. It'll be 3rd down.
Charlie, we've got to go. We've got to throw the ball here.
It's going to be 3rd and about, let's see, what, 7?
Yeah, about that. Charlie, you know, but Chris, the way he's been running, you know, he could pick it up pretty easily, but we've got, well,
we're looking at 3rd and 7 at about the 38 now. Pitch left side to Davis. He's going to be dropped. I thought I saw a penalty flag, and then I didn't.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 4th down. So Henderson, after that good play to start the drive at 1st down, gives the ball up, and now we have penalty unsportsmanlike against Hallsville. I did see a penalty flag.
I think it's offside.
He mentioned offsides.
No, he stuck both hands out.
I put him on his hip.
Oh. You know, we don't have a type football team that can get those penalties and make it back up. We just, we've got to keep our composure and move the football down the field without jumping offsides, without any kind of motion.
Yeah.
Because anytime we put ourselves in longer than 10, we have a hard time of doing it. So this is a big play. Right, gives us new life right here, 3rd and 2. So we've got to get this 1st down right here and keep this football away from Hallsville.
Offsides against Hallsville. So it's 3rd and 2 at the 43 of Henderson. 2 wide to the left. Let's see what the Lions do. Hallsville defense jumping around. Give the ball to Davis right side, pushing forward. He fights forward, has the 1st down. And a lot of that just sheer willpower of Chris Davis as he gets to the 47 of Henderson.
Yeah, ran right between Javis Wright and Robbie Grengeorge that time, and old Robbie had those feet churning trying to push back there, and Chris ran right into him and bounced it out and picked up the 1st down.
5:55 clock running 3rd quarter. Hallsville 10, Henderson 10. Henderson with a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line of Henderson. Wing back right side. Pitch back right side. This is Brian Brown. This time he's held up for little or no gain as he gets 2 on the play, where it'll be 2nd down 8 at the 49.
kind of got hung up in a pile there, and wasn't much he could do. Wasn't much room there.
Yep. Get what you can get and go back and try it again.
That's right. Hold on to that football and let's run it again.
Short 2 on the pickup. It'll be second down, a long 8. Simpson and Arnett split to the left side, the wide side of the field. Henderson going left to right. Give the ball to Brown right up the middle. He breaks one tackle, goes to the 49 of Hallsville. He's going to bring up third down and long.
Good job.
At the Hallsville 39.
Good
49.
Job. Good job by the linebacker, though, really filling the hole. They did a pretty good job of blocking over there, but this offside linebacker has really caused some havoc, and he scraped off in there again and got Bryan before he could get anything going. So we've got to make a first down here, as we're not in the fourth down zone by any measure.
Now the ball just into Hallsville territory. It's third down along 6. Hand off this side, Brown. He's in trouble. He'll come back into the middle, and he is dropped short of the first down at the 47 of Hallsville.
Yep. Good defense that time by Hallsville.
Fourth down and 4, and Henderson's going to have to punt the football.
We're just not good enough running the football where we can have those penalties and make up for it, and that time they stopped us without a penalty.
Here's Daniel Wells. He'll take the snap at his own 41-yard line. Go forth. Again, not giving Wells much respect. Stands at his own 20-yard line. Good snap. Gets it up. A high kick. Fair catch is called for by Goforth, and he makes it at the 19-yard line. So Hallsville, who scored on their last possession, had a good steady drive going, then hit the big run on the reverse, has the football. 3:59 to go, third quarter. It's Hallsville 10, Henderson 10.
Well, those Hallsville fans are on their feet over there, too. Yeah. They have come to support these Bobcats, and they let them know they appreciate that 10-10 tie. That's a good sign over there for Hallsville.
Yep.
And the Henderson fans sitting quietly here on the near side.
Charlie, you haven't called for a fumble all night, and it's time.
No, we're going to get one here in a minute.
All right.
Familiar set now. Trips wide right, Hallsville. Handoff back into the Weaver. He is dropped in the backfield.
Great defensive play that time by Tim Blanton.
Blanton dropped Weaver on the handoff to the lone setback. And they'll say no gain on the play. It'll bring up second down and 10 at the 19. But again, they had that trip set up to the right side of the formation. Hallsville going from our right to left here in the third quarter of a tie ball game, 10-10. Henderson and Hallsville. 3:38 clock running in the third. This time Goforth in the slot over here with Mark Smith, one man wide to the far side of the field. Hand off in the backfield. Weaver again breaks one tackle, comes out across the 20 to the 23-yard line.
John Chereau got through that time and at least got a hand on him to slow him down. He made a great effort to get a piece of him, and then our backside defensive end, Corey Spoon, was there, and so was Marcus Hollins.
Well,
third and about 6 or 7, long 6.
A big play for our defense here. They need to get the ball. Our offense is kind of having trouble moving the football, but we can get good field position if we hold them here on third.
Goforth, wing back, left side of the formation. McNatt out here on the left, one to the right. Goforth in motion across the way. Drop, quick drop. Throwing for McNatt. Batted in the air and knocked down by the Henderson defense.
Oh, Jeremy Blanton got that big old hand up that time, didn't he?
That was close. If he could have wrapped that thing up, it'd have been clear sailing, but a good job of knocking down and making them pump the football away.
Henderson should come out of this with decent field position. Goforth tonight has shanked a couple of punts. He has been unsteady at best. Henderson will drop Reggie Arnett and Charles Simpson to midfield.
He was kicking real good before the game, but he's capable, and he kicked one right there.
There he put one. All the way back. Arnett takes it at his 30. Now starts forward. And he'll try to get outside of one man. He's in deep trouble. Henderson with a clip. 35 out of bounds at about midfield. We got penalty flags, though. We got an obvious clip against Henderson. If I could see it, back at the 33-yard line as Arnett comes out to the 47, but this is going to go back, folks.
It's going way back.
That hurt. Well, you know, as I said, he's capable of kicking the ball a long ways, and he got his foot into that one, and he really drove us back. And then the penalty really hurt us because we had a good return, but he did hit him from the backside a little bit.
No doubt
Arnett
about
did
it.
a good job of going back and getting that one. Blocking the back, called against Henderson. And the spot of the foul is about the 33-yard line, so back it up from there. It'll be 1st and 10. Henderson will have the football. 2:36, third quarter. Henderson 10, Hallsville 10, and we're going to see where they end up spotting the ball.
I tell you, it's not panic time or anything at all.
No.
But we are backed up. but we're having trouble moving the football. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see us mix a pass in here somewhere, Bobby, to get a big play, because they're really tough on the run. If we, so we're going to have to be able to throw and catch the football, I believe, to keep a sustained drive, don't you?
Yeah, oh yeah, we're going to have to get them to loosen up.
Chris Davis is the tailback. Jason Raines the fullback. Give it to Davis. No. Fake to him. Roll right. Throw it complete to Raines, out of his hands. That one was there, and I called it complete too quick because it looked like an easy catch by Raines, but incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 at the 22.
Yeah, that should have been a completed pass right there. It hit him right in the hands, and his concentration wasn't there, and he dropped it, and he had a little running room if he'd have caught it.
A good call on 1st down, because that would have been a good 1st down play, and that's, but now it's going to be 2nd and 10.
We'll try to update some scores here in a moment, but right now let's go back to play. Stagger the eye now in the backfield behind Stovall. Stovall hands off in the middle to Davis. Davis breaks one tackle, comes to the 25-yard line, and it'll be a pickup of a few. But again, it's going to put Henderson in a 3rd and long, 3rd and 7 at the 25. Scoreboard update brought to you by the Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic. What do we have here? Lufkin over Longview, 12-7. Marshall leads John Tyler, 10-7. Nacogdoches over Robert E. Lee, 21-7. All of those in the 3rd. Carthage and Kilgore tied 14 all in the 3rd. Gilmer leading Pine Tree 14-0. Jacksonville over White House 42-7. Maybank Lindale tied 21 all. Back to play on 3rd and 7. Stovall 2 wide left. Wants to throw. Throws it across the middle. Incomplete for Charles Simpson. And again, Hallsville holds. Brings up 4th down and 7 at the 25. And Henderson and unable to get it going. Another score at the half. Troop 24, Frankston 6. West Rusk leads Winona 20-7. And the Hallsville fans across the way making a lot of noise. And in respectful quietness, the Henderson fans sit in their hands. 1:49 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's 10-10.
Really good defense that time by the Bobcats.
Hallsville playing tough. Snap clean, no rush, get it up, go forth, takes it at the 43, 45, 50, and he'll be stopped right there at midfield. Hallsville takes over in excellent field position, though. 1st and 10 at the midfield stripe.
You're right. That's really good field position for Hallsville as they start at midfield. That's a good. Anytime you can start with half the field behind you, you're getting great field position. So putting more pressure on our defense here. That long punt a while ago was a big play for the Bobcats.
Sure was, Charlie, and really big play. Matt Dennard was down the field that time on the punt to get the tackle. Brantley Jackson got in there on the play, and Tim Blanton.
Here come the Bobcats. They'll send McNatt wide to the left, 2 wide to the right wide, 2 wide to the left in the slot is Goforth. Hand off in the backfield, give the ball to Weaver. He is met at the line of scrimmage, gets maybe a half a yard at the most. We'll call it, we'll be generous, give him 1, make it 2nd down and 9 at the Henderson 49.
David Johnson. Boy, he has really played a good football game. He's been playing good all year, but David's really solid.
Hallsville with the ball. 2nd down, 9 at the 49 of Henderson.
They've moved David inside to the tackle, and Davis Sanders is out at the left end right now.
Sutherland wide to the left, Goforth in the slot. Tight end to the right as Boggs comes up to quarterback his ball club. Fakes a handoff, rolls right, wants to throw to McNatt out in front, and incomplete. Oh my, McNatt should have had the catch and a 1st down, but it slid through his hand.
Well, that was a heck of a play. It was the tight end block. It's just going to be a running play. The quarterback bootleg. He released. That was a tight end delay off a bootleg.
That's exactly what
that
it
is
was.
really tough to cover.
Boy, and if they had caught it, woo, been off to the races, I'm afraid.
Sutherland out, Tony Newhouse in for the Bobcats. 3rd down, 9, Hallsville. Henderson 49-yard line. Newhouse wide right. Slot out there with him. Goforth to the near side. McNatt. 1 lone running back behind Boggs. Here's Goforth in motion back to the near side of the field. Penalty flags go down. Wasn't the clock, but it'll go against Hallsville. Illegal procedure against the Bobcats. Be 3rd and 14. Move the ball back to the 46.
You know, we're not really right now, the way they're running their pass plays, we're not getting in there quick enough now to really to create a problem, and they're getting them all off. They're doing it off of play action. Of course, the little reverse hurt us so bad that we're having to slow down and read now.
Goforth out of the lineup. That's unusual. McNabb to the near side. Tony Newhouse to the far side. One man in the slot. Here comes Bogg, 3rd down and 14. In motion, Mark Smith to the near side. Straight drop, penalty flag goes down again. Illegal procedure. Again, apparently the call going against Hallsville. Well, this is one way to get 5 yards for your defensive team. Ooh.
What they're doing also, Bobby, along what you're saying, is the linemen are tightening their splits and linebackers can't get through.
Behind us, Alan Mayton saying the same guy jumped. I'm watching the ball, so I don't see the guys up front that much normally.
If we get any kind of rush, it's going to probably be from the ends because they're foot to foot in the interior line and they're picking up our linebacker stunts.
3rd down and 19. Move the ball back to the Hallsville 41-yard line. McNabb to the near, one to the far, wing left, lone setback. Straight, deep drop, pressure put on. Ball thrown up in the air for Newhouse. He is going to catch it for a completion and a 1st down. He's going to be driven out of bounds to the far side, and a face mask going to go on top of that. My, Newhouse wide open on the right side that time. Hallsville will have the ball deep into Henderson territory. He went out of bounds, tackled the 21. Face mask, we'll see if it's the big one or the other one.
Oh, I think it's going to be the big one. It'll be half the distance anyway. Boy, and David Johnson was in there putting pressure on him. He just kind of threw it up.
Boggs got it off just in the nick of time, and Newhouse was out there to haul it in. Spot of the football, and the foul was at 20, and it's going to move to the 11-yard line on the face mask. Twice tonight on big gains, Hallsville gets extra yardage. 1st and 10, Hallsville at the Henderson 11 with 41 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Henderson fans ought to be on their feet making noise. They're sitting down, most of them, 99 and 9/10%. Pass right, reverse, Mark Smith. Again coming to the near side. He's going to be tackled in the backfield. This time, nothing doing.
David Johnson.
Great play by David Johnson. Tim Blanton right behind him.
Johnson grabbed a hold of him. Blanton put on the hit that put him on the ground. So that time, the play that scored the touchdown earlier didn't work. Take it back to the 19, where it'll be 2nd down and 18. 18.
Oh, David Johnson came through. He's playing a defensive tackle, came through, and he read it coming back this way and did a really good job.
Hallsville is mixed up. They're going to have to use a timeout, I think. And that's the end of the quarter. With a timeout at the end of 3, our score, Henderson 10, Hallsville 10.
Need a new mattress? Buy a Serta Perfect Sleeper.
Sleep Gallery Plus, 1 block west of the Star in Henderson, where beautiful mornings begin with a great night's sleep.
At Boral Bricks, we understand people's taste. Whatever your need, whatever color, whatever style, we have just what you want. Because at Boral Bricks, we've known all along that it's more than just a brick. It's the home of your dreams. Just call 1-800-5-BORAL-5 to receive a free brochure and the location of the showroom nearest you. Boral Bricks, a solid decision to build your dreams on.
We get ready to start the 4th and final quarter. We're tied at 10-all, but Hallsville is threatening. After the big play, though, on the reverse that went for the touchdown earlier to Mark Smith, Henderson's David Johnson, along with Tim Blanton, come in to bring down the ball carrier for a loss. It'll be 2nd at about 18 at the 19-yard line. Hallsville can get a 1st down without getting a touchdown, but it would be like a half a yard. McNabb wide to the left. Lone running back is Weaver. With the ball, quick drop, thrown to the left side, and incomplete. Ooh, almost getting back there to haul that one in is McNabb.
Yeah, they're over there throwing again over at Derrick over there.
Pretty good position, though.
He had good position on him. That didn't work that time.
It'll bring up third down and 18 at the Henderson 19-yard line. Hallsville with the football. We're tied 10-all. Tony Newhouse, who caught that big pass that set up this threat, will come out of the huddle, come wide to the right side. McNatt to the left. Go for it. The wing back, left side of the formation. Boggs goes under center. Weaver's alone running back. I would expect Hallsville will go to the air on third down. Quick drop, throwing right, lofted high for Newhouse. Over his head, incomplete. It'll bring up fourth down and 18, and that should bring on Wages to try the field goal.
Let's see, the ball's on what, the 19?
19, yeah.
26, be a 36-yard attempt, should be.
Yeah, we've seen him make them those far.
Oh, he can do it from there. He was kicking from further than that before the game. Let's just hope that we can put a little pressure in there. Make him do something he don't want to do.
I wouldn't put Steve Gaddis past running a little old trick play here either.
37-yard line. 37-yard field goal by Dwayne Wages. The attempt coming here in just a moment. That would untie this ball game. And what do we have?
I think we've got motion on them.
Hopefully we can move him back 5 yards.
Illegal procedure against Hallsville. That will make it 4th and 23. Puts the ball back on the 24-yard line.
Ball's on 32, Jim.
Okay, the spot will be the 32-yard line, and we saw him do it in warm-ups. So a 32-yard field goal attempt coming for Wages.
Well,
penalty flag. Now what do we got?
I think it's
now
on
it's
us.
The way Hallsville's clapping, it's on Henderson. They're pointing at Henderson. Illegal procedure against Henderson. So we'll go back. Illegal procedure. Well, let's keep everything fair here, I guess, huh? Hallsville, Henderson. So it will now be. They'll put the tee down at the 27. So I had that wrong. It's going to be a 37-yard field goal try. I was wrong before. 37-yard field goal. And it was makeable from longer. It can be made from here, obviously, by Wages. Henderson jumping around. Put it on the tee. Get it up. And it is no good. Wide to the left. Wide to the left side. No good. And Henderson dodges a bullet and will take over the football here at the, wherever it is. We'll figure all that out.
Jim,
but
I think we dodged a grenade, not a bullet.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Well, there's plenty of leg, wasn't there?
Yep. Henderson will take over, and we'll get the spot of the football. Is it the 20? Yeah.
It's going to be like about the 20.
Yeah. Well, okay, were they inside it? Yeah, it'll come back to the 20 if it was inside the 20. Yeah. 1st and 10, Henderson at the Henderson 20. 11:48 to go in what is a tie ball game, 10-10. Henderson needs to mount a drive and hasn't been able to do it all night long to really get one going. Arnett is a wing back left side. Handoff into the middle. Nothing doing for Jason Raines.
Trying to pick up a little yardage there in the middle so we can get a first down drive going. And what we really need to do right now with 11:35 left in the 4th quarter, we need to run the clock and we need to get a drive going and score.
Yeah, we didn't do it that time. 2nd down 10 for Henderson at the 20. Give it to the fullback and nothing doing in the middle. Here comes Henderson. Simpson wide to the left. Pat Brown away, right rather. Pitch back this side. Here comes Brown. Brown is dropped for a gain of 1. As Hallsville's defense has really risen to the occasion.
Yeah, they really have. That was a good defensive play that time.
You know, they said earlier in the ball game, the longer they play and stay with us, the more they think they can beat us. And I think they can beat us right now.
Yep. Brown, who had those tremendous runs in the first half, has not had any room to run here in the second half. Here comes Chris Davis back into the lineup. And he'll take Brian Brown's place. So Davis will dot the I. Raines will be the fullback. Simpson goes wide to the right. Inside of him in the slot is Reggie Arnett. Stovall on 3rd down and 9. Henderson moved. You can see it from here. The left side of the line flinched. 3rd down 14. Move the ball back to the 16. And what was tough just got tougher.
You know, yeah, Jim, Alan gave us some stats just a second ago. Alan, that should be about 82 yards in penalties.
Very uncharacteristic for Henderson Lion football team to be penalized that.
Yeah, that's 12 for 82 now.
3rd and 14 at the 16-yard line. Back goes Stovall, looking to somebody to throw the ball through. Throws it deep and over the head of Simpson. Simpson pulled up short of where Stovall threw it. It'll be 4th down. It'll be punt time. And again, Hallsville is going to come out of this with excellent field position, and the Henderson defense is going to be called on to do it again.
Yeah, they may get the ball at midfield again.
Yeah, or inside.
Or inside.
Yeah, Goforth will stand, well, now he moves off of midfield into his own territory. Daniel Wells is going to punt from about his own 5. Tommy Goforth, 165-pound senior for the Bobcats. Good snap. Daniel gets it up pretty high. Fair catch is called for by Goforth, and he makes it right at the midfield stripe. And once again, Hallsville starts 1st and 10 at the midfield 50.
Boy, I'm telling you, the defense is going off over there, and they're fired up, and the offense for Hallsville is coming on the field, and they're fired up.
1st and 10, Hallsville at midfield. 10 minutes, 15 seconds left in the ball game. It's 10-10, Henderson and Hallsville. It was 10-3 Henderson at the half. Hallsville with the only touchdown of the 3rd quarter. Trips wide to the left. Lone running back is Weaver.
We need a turnover.
Phillip Boggs at quarterback. Hands off Weaver in the middle. He gets about 4 on 1st down carry.
Charlie, he was running up in there like he meant business.
Oh, that tell you what, they're right now that 10-10 lead or tie just gave them second win, and they've got fresher legs, and they know they've got a chance to go down and go ahead, and they're going to be tough to stop. It's going to take a tremendous defensive effort to hold them out this time.
We wish we could get Henderson fans on their feet cheering. Don't know how to do it. Henderson football team needs some help right now. Quick throw, go for it. Oh, he's hit. Just as the ball got there, I think they're going to rule it incomplete.
I didn't mean to step on you, Jim, but that lick right there called for it.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, Carolyn Bradley really hit him in the chin.
Pass out there just off to the left side to Goforth, and just as the ball got there, so did Bradley.
Yeah.
3rd down and 6 at the 46.
And I don't know what was coming faster, the football or Keelan.
I look for the swing pass to this side to Goforth. It's been a big play all night.
And Newhouse is in the ball game. He comes wide to the right, left side McNatt. Goforth is a wing back in the left side.
No, he's on the sideline.
Oh, he's on the sideline. Got the wrong guy. Passing deep for guess who? Pushes off the defender, incomplete, just out of the hands of Newhouse. And that was a good job by Newhouse to push off, or looked like very close to pushing off.
Oh, Pat Sanders was on him, though.
Yep.
Pat had him covered.
Good job, defense.
Okay, so if you're Hallsville, you're looking at 4th and 6 at the Henderson 46. I would guess you would punt it away.
Yeah, it's a good time for a fake, though. You got to be alert.
Yep.
Because
they have one.
They wouldn't lose a whole lot if they did it. But their defense is, well, you can't tell about Gaddis. It's a good place for one.
Yeah.
Be on the alert. No, this comes back clean to Goforth. Gets it up. Nice punt. Simpson will field it and does it. He's 13, comes to 15. Got a little room on the outside, cuts back to the 20. He'll dive forward to the 25-yard line. Henderson will start there. 1st and 10 as the Henderson defense, again, comes to the front, and Henderson's offense has got to get something going. 1st and 10. The ball at the 25 of Henderson. On the scoreboard, 9:24 to go in the football game of a 10-10 tie.
Charlie, we're starting out on the 25-yard line. We started out on the 20 a while ago. We've got to have a big 1st down play every time.
We sure do. I look for us to go wide on 1st down this time.
Simpson and Arnett wide to the left. Hand off backfield Davis. He straight up the middle, has 30. The 30-yard line to about the 32. So a good play on 1st and 10.
That's a good
for
play,
Henderson.
right up the gut.
Just like you called it, wasn't it?
They've stopped us off tackle, you know.
Yeah,
they're pinching so much in there on early downs. I thought he might try to get outside, but
I couldn't see the blocking action inside, but I bet you they trapped it.
2nd down and 3. A 7-yard pickup by Davis on 1st down. 2nd and 3, 32-yard line of Henderson. Simpson wide near, far side Brown. Stovall under center. Taking his time. Hands off right side, Jason Raines. Powers forward, has a 1st down across the 35.
Charlie, that was just base blocking. Just like you'd block a split 6, reached on the strong side or on the play side, base blocking.
8:44, clock running. That's left in the ball game.
Our hard-working linemen have not had a lot of success tonight, except at times. But if they're going to take over a football game, it'd be a great time to do it, wouldn't
Right
it?
now.
But right now, Hallsville defense is playing awful tough. But let's see if we can just still take it to them.
Raines is the fullback. Davis is the tailback. 2 wide to the near side. Handoff up the middle. Davis breaks one tackle. He's across the 40 to the 43-yard line. Now Henderson's blocking up front. Some power running. Eat up clock. Move the football.
Gave it a little daylight there, and Chris hit it and did a good job. So a good job up front for the interior lineman, and a good job of the fullback leading, and a good job by Chris running. It's a good first down play. We got 7.
Second down, 3 for Henderson at the line, 43-yard line, 10-10. Tied up between Henderson and Hallsville, exactly 8 minutes to go. Same formation, 2 wide, near side. Handoff, backfield, Davis. Breaks inside of one man, has a first down out to the 49-yard line of Henderson. Henderson has put together back-to-back first downs and has the football now at the 49-yard line. First and 10, Henderson. Apparently,
the coaches over there on Hallsville side thought there was a fumble.
And we didn't agree.
No.
Referee said the ground caused it.
Ground can't cause a fumble.
Just reached up there and grabbed it.
That's right.
First and 10, Henderson at the Henderson 49, 7:45, clock running. That's in the ball game. Arnett, Simpson wide to this side. First and 10, Henderson. See if we can get another big play, Henderson. Now they pinch him in. Henderson moved on the right side. Come on, it's a basic play, guys.
Dadgummit.
Illegal procedure against Henderson, and it's there. And first and 15, move the ball back to the 44. Illegal procedure, so a drive that Henderson had going. Backs up 5.
We've been going on an early count. And went on a longer count that time, and the lineman just couldn't hold it. But about 3 plays prior to that, we'd gone on first count, and we've got to be a little more poised than that.
Wish Henderson fans would yell.
I just can't. I've give up on them.
First and 15 at the 44-yard line now for Henderson. In motion. Brown, pitch back near side. Davis needs some room. He's cut down from behind. Back at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, linebacker ran
Adam
through
Harper.
There. Yep. Make the big play.
Again, Henderson loses ground. Well, no, they're going to just say no gain. It'll still be the 44, but it's going to be second down and 15. 6:57, clock continues to run. 10-10. Hallsville, Henderson, in Henderson. Reggie Arnett, Simpson. Again, go wide to the right side. Jason Raines, Chris Davis. Back to throw goes Stovall. Under pressure, screen this side. Brantley Jackson to 40, 45, 50, and out of bounds at the 49 of Hallsville. But it'll bring up third down and 9.
Good play, but a good open field tackle by the defender.
It really was. It really was a good play. Matt Appleton, our left tackle, got out and got a good block, and they had a good open field tackle.
6:14, clock running.
We need a big third down play right here,
Big time, big time. Tommy Goforth is a free.
Yeah, he thinks we're going to punt.
Free safety. Goes way back.
He forgot about the penalty.
Stovall hands off Davis with a little bit of running room. He's got a shot at the first down. He's short of it by about a yard. It'll be at the 41-yard line as he dove for it, but he's going to be short. It'll be 4th and 1 at the 41.
We're going to go for it.
And it's going to be, we've got to get the ball to the 39 and a half. It's going to be 4th and a long one at the 40.
Come on, fans.
42 thereabouts.
Here we go.
Here we go. Henderson fans come to their feet as Henderson will go for it on 4th and a long one. A little confusion as Henderson breaks the huddle. Staggered in the backfield. Simpson comes off the field. Pitch back. Hannah Davis right side dives. He didn't get it.
Don't believe he got it.
He did not get it. No way. Hallsville will take over the football. Davis tried to go to the right side. When Henderson broke the huddle, it looked a little confused. And I'm not saying it was.
They're going to measure it, but
no, they didn't get it. Henderson did not get it.
No.
Hallsville will take over the football. Again in good position, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, 41 of Henderson. 5:16 to go in the ball game. Hallsville now, all they've got to do is put together a drive and get down inside the 30.
Yep.
And their field goal kicker has a shot at it.
Yep.
We need a big play right here.
Our defense is going to get the ball back some way.
We need a big play.
We need to get the football back without them having to kick to us. So we need a big play, a turnover.
Wide to the near side of the field comes Walton. Go forth, wing back left. McNatt outside of him. Take the handoff, dropping back, wanting to throw, throwing deep and long. He's got McNatt behind. Everybody incomplete to the 26-yard line. What a catch by McNatt. Nice throw by Boggs.
Well, he used his size to his advantage that time, being 6'1". He went up and shielded off Derek. Derek had no chance, and it was a great throw and a great catch. You got to give him credit.
16 yards on the catch.
He had great body position on him and went up, shielded.
He also had real good protection.
Yeah,
Did a great job.
time. We need a fumble. We need an interception right now.
Big catch. Throw it out here to this side to go for it. He is inside the 20, and they're going to give him the full lean to the 22. It'll be 2nd down and 7 at the 22. This is inside the field goal range of Dwayne Wages. 4:40 clock running. That's left in the ball game. 2nd down, 7 at the 22. Henderson defense has got to come up with a big one.
Definitely in the 4-down zone.
Trips to the left. Go forth, McNatt and Walton are out there. Under center goes the quarterback. Hands off to Weaver. Cuts back inside the 20 to the 15 or 16-yard line. It will be 3rd down and short. 4:06 clock running. Put the ball at the 16. It'll be 3rd down and 1 rather.
Boy, they are just playing inspired football.
Hallsville fans across the way on their feet. Cheerleaders asking for a yell of defense from the fans. 2 all the way wide out here on the near side, McNatt and Sutherland. Quarterback sneak, getting it, I think on 2nd effort was the quarterback Boggs.
Don't be real tight.
It's going to be close.
Well, where they spotted it is short.
I don't believe he got across.
Yeah, no, he did not break it.
15.
No, it'll bring up 4th down and less than 1.
They're going to measure.
And it's short if I'm looking at the chains right, but not by much. We'll see.
What do we do, Charlie? Do they kick field goal?
No, I think you'll go.
They're going to go for the first.
I think you will, Bobby. Being that short, don't you? I think the odds are greater making the 1st down. He would be kicking the field goal.
And see, we're sitting here. We're thinking they're going to run the quarterback sneak, which they probably will.
4th down is short.
A big time for a big play for them.
4th down and a half a foot.
We're probably going to goal line defense and really close the gaps down and bring the linebackers, and hopefully we can hit him before he crosses that line of scrimmage. This could be the ball game right here.
Henderson fans are just sitting there.
We got 3:35, 4th in the inches. Boy, I tell you.
Timeout? No. Yes, no. No. They have not cranked up the clock yet, or the play clock. Now a few Henderson fans come and they'll crank the clock. Come on, Henderson fans, get in your feet. This is an awfully big play. It appears that Hallsville is going for it on 4th and about a half a foot. Quarterback comes out and talks to the referee.
What they're going to do is just let the clock run down, probably and call timeout right before, because they're using that clock.
Yeah, that's what's happening is the quarterback, Philip Boggs, has come over to the referee and said, bring the play clock down, and they called timeout. And with the timeout on the field, our score, Henderson 10, Hallsville 10.
Hello, I'm Bob Lehman. At Lehman Eye Center, we routinely perform cataract surgery without sutures, patches, or shots. Some people refer to this as a modern-day miracle. Others may call it instant vision. If you or someone you love suffers poor vision from cataracts, come see us at Lehman Eye Center to find out more about the most advanced technology in cataract care.
Call Lehman Eye Center today about quick vision cataract surgery.
The new 96 Mercurys are in stock and ready to roll today at Premier Ford Mercury. From the best-selling Sable to the world-class Mystique, luxurious Grand Marquis, and sporty Cougar. Save on the complete 96 Mercury lineup. Plus, at Premier Ford Mercury, we can put you in the car or truck of your dreams at a payment plan to fit just about any budget. Shop the rest, then see the best. Premier Ford Mercury on Highway 79 South in Henderson, Texas. Yeah, they'll give you a deal that's the sweet as honey and make you feel like you were born to save money. Premier Ford Mercury.
Here's the setup. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left in the ball game. We're tied 10-10. Hallsville has the football. 4th down and a half a foot. It looks like we're going to have a field goal attempt. Spot the ball at the 22, a 32-yard field goal try by Wages. Dwayne Wages missed earlier left. I don't think you're going to see him miss again. Gets it up, it's on the way, and it's good. Timeout on the field. Our score, Hallsville 13, Henderson 10.
Coach Alexander, you and the Henderson Lions football team have a winning tradition built on teamwork. It takes good coaching and a committed group of players. That's true in sports and in life. I'm Jerry Wilson, pastor of Henderson's First Baptist Church, where you will find a group of committed people working together to meet the needs of all ages. We care about you and would love to see you this Sunday morning at 9:45 for Bible study and 11 o'clock for worship. Join us at Henderson's First Baptist Church.
Citizens National Bank is pleased to announce the opening of our newest ATM at the Sit-Go Pace Center, located across from Kroger at 2404 Highway 79 South. Our other Henderson locations are the main bank, Kroger, Walmart, Super C West, Henderson Memorial Hospital, and the Sit-Go Pace Center located at the Star. No usage fees or monthly charges for C&B customers. We know you want convenience, and we have you covered. Citizens National Bank, we're member FDIC.
3 minutes, 9 seconds left in the football game. Hallsville has taken a lead 13-10 over Henderson on a 32-yard field goal by Dwayne Wages. Missed earlier to the left, but this one was down the middle.
Well, with 3:09, getting the football back, we know what we got to do. We know we're down now. We either go in and put something in the end zone, or we come out on the short end. But I think the Lions have got something left.
We're going to find out right now. It's another one of the high kicks. Goes out of bounds. Penalty flags will go down at the 31-yard line where it went out of bounds.
We're going to make them kick it again.
We're going to do it again.
We got 3:09 left. A lot of football left. I tell you, we
well, let's see what we're going to do.
We're going to take the ball.
Well, we're going to take it right there.
We are going to take the football. Come on, Henderson fans, let's make some noise. Here to go. Henderson has the football. 1st and 10, Henderson.
Clock didn't start because the ball was not touched inside the field of play, so it will be 3:09 on the clock if we get the football here.
Henderson is 69 yards away from a touchdown. 13-10. Hallsville leads Henderson. 3:09 to go in the football game.
We nearly broke a while ago. If Chris had kept his feet a while ago, he'd have scored. So let's see if we can't spring him here.
1st and 10, 31. Here comes Henderson to the line of scrimmage. Back goes Stovall. He wants to throw. He's in trouble. He's going to be sacked back to the 20-yard line. Ooh, that's the wrong direction that time.
Oh, me, oh, me.
We're going to try to find out who that was. We need to give credit to that young man coming through there. William Huggins made the tackle. Back to the 20. So a loss of 11. It'll be 2nd down and 21 at the 20.
That's something we have not been able to do tonight. We haven't been able to get to the hall of a quarterback.
No, we didn't. Not like, like against Atlanta. We were in his face all night long. Here's Stovall on 2nd down and long. He's going to go back, wants to throw. Throws it out here, complete to Simpson at the 40 and out of bounds at the 42-yard line. But the clock will stop. Woo. That is a 1st down on the pass to Simpson.
Boy, it was a
big play.
Boy, it was pretty. Beautiful thrown pass and great route. Good catch.
2:24 left. We have the ball, and it's going to be, well, they just started the clock.
2:23 and running. Down. Henderson has the ball, 1st and 10 at the Henderson 42-yard line. Stovall has the pass and gets it completed to Charles Simpson. Simpson. Now we've got everything in tight on 1st and 10. And what do we got? Henderson throwing the ball this way to Reggie Arnett, complete at the 46, breaks the tackle with the 50. He's to the 45 and out of bounds at the 44 of Hallsville. Big play, Reggie Arnett, tough running after the catch.
Well, the Hallsville ball nearly took it away from him. Reggie said, no way tonight, son, no way, I'm gonna get it.
Henderson
he wanted
has
it most.
The ball.
Reggie
44.
wanted it the most that time. Great catch. Good throw too, Stovall.
Yes, it was.
Okay, 8 and 6 plus 14 on the pass.
Timeout.
Stovall. Timeout on the field with the score. Hallsville 13, Henderson 10.
Peterson's Home Furnishings invites you to come feel the comfort and enjoy the savings of a new Lazy Boy chair. Lazy Boy quality means a lifetime of comfort, and Peterson's means big savings. This Lazy Boy Anderson rocker recliner, just $2.99. Try the Lazy Boy Aspen rocker recliner, priced at just $3.49. Here's the Intrepid rocker recliner from Lazy Boy, now only $3.99. Come feel the comfort and enjoy the savings of Lazy Boy, the only recliner providing you with full body comfort. Available at Peterson's Home Furnishings, your home-owned furniture and appliance store in downtown Henderson.
In the hands of 3 different insurance agents, your home, auto, and life policies could end up full of holes. But call a Farmers Insurance agent for a farmers-friendly review, and one agent will bring all your policies together, get rid of gaps, and help trim costs. So if you're with more than one company, cut it out. America can depend on Farmers for home, auto, and life.
You can depend on Farmers Insurance Group and agent Tony Martin at 703 South Main. Call 657-7564.
1:56 to go in the ball game. Hallsville leads Henderson 13-10. Henderson has the football. 1st and 10 at the Hallsville 44-yard line. Henderson has all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Simpson wide left, Pat Brown wide right. Raines is a fullback. Back to throw. Stovall in trouble. Throws it to the near side to Simpson. Incomplete. Out of bounds. About the 30-yard line. Stops the clock. That time Stovall just doing a good job of getting the ball off.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
He got out of the way of one tackler there, and he had an opportunity to get the ball off, and he got the ball off, and he threw it, at the out-of-bounds line here, and knowing that it couldn't have been intercepted because it was so low. He threw it so low, and nobody was there. Charles just made a good catch.
2nd and 10 at the 44. Minute 51 to go in the ball game. Henderson trails Hallsville by 3. Simpson, Arnett to this side. That's the short side of the field. Henderson going right to left. Here's Stovall back to throw again. Looking right. Thrown for Simpson. This one is complete and out of bounds at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 to Henderson at the 32 plus 12 on the pass to Simpson.
Minute 47.
1:47, clock stops. Henderson started this drive at the Henderson 31, has moved it to the Hallsville 31. Henderson needs 3 to tie, 7 to take a lead with a minute 47 to go in the ball game. Okay. Here come the Lions. Simpson and Arnett wide to the right this time. Raines, behind him is Brown. Pitch back Brown this side with a little room. 30. He is going to fight forward. He's to the 25 and out of bounds at the 23-yard line. What an effort by Brian Brown, the sophomore.
Get out of bounds.
Certainly was. Get out of bounds and stop the clock, and that's what he did. Picked up good 7 yards, though.
Where's the ball?
Maybe 8.
24?
No, it's 7 yards. He did pick up exactly 7 yards.
24.
A minute 40.
Okay, so plus 7. Run by number 5. Stops the clock, out of bounds with a minute 40 to go in the football game. Arnett and Simpson wide right. 2nd down, about 3 for the 1st. Here's Stovall, hands off Brown up the middle to the 20. Inside the 20, has a 1st down. He'll be driven back there, but it'll be 1st and 10, Henderson. And a timeout called with the score, 13-10, Hallsville.
The law offices of Welborn, Houston, Atkinson, Mann, Sadler, and Hill at 300 West Main wish the best of luck on the field and in the classroom to all Henderson students and faculty during the '96 school year.
East Tex Telephone Cooperative Incorporated serves 11 East Texas counties with 21 exchanges and over 25,000 customers. In fact, East Tex Telephone Cooperative Incorporated is the largest telephone cooperative in Texas, providing rural telephone service to many East Texas communities. As our Rusk County students strive for continued success in all activities, East Tex Telephone Cooperative Incorporated wishes them the very best of luck.
Henderson fans have come to their feet here as we get down tight in the ball game. That is Henderson's first time out. Hallsville has used 2. 1st and 10 Henderson at the Hallsville 18-yard line. On the scoreboard, 1:34 to go in the ball game. Henderson with an opportunity here, starting this drive from their own 31, has it now at the 18-yard line of Hallsville. Henderson needs 3 to tie, 7 to take the lead. Simpson right wide, near side Arnett. Raines and Davis behind quarterback Jonathan Stovall. Hand off, Davis looking to the left. He's got the 50, he's got the 10, he's got the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Henderson. Plus 13 on the run by Chris Davis.
Boy, that was a big play.
What some blocking what some running.
1:29 to go in the football game. Henderson has 2 timeouts left, plenty of time as Henderson comes back out.
Simpson going to quarterback with a goal line offense.
Simpson now is at the quarterback. Split backs behind Simpson on 1st and goal at the 5. Simpson with the option right side. Fights. He is in! Touchdown, Henderson Lions. Charles Simpson from 5 yards out.
Oh, my word. Start my heart.
5-yard run, Charles
He
Simpson.
just took the ball. We were lined up in a wing formation, wing right. He took the ball. He had lead blockers. He tucked it under his shoulder, and here he goes to the right side and ran it in from about the 4.5, 5-yard line.
I'll tell you what,
for the touchdown.
We got 1:11, Jim. That 1-1-1 on the clock again, like it was last week.
We had that happen before.
That's not bad, though. It's a good thing.
That's impressive.
We're
Here's the extra point by Daniel Wells. This is important also. On the tee, on the way, no good, wide left. That makes it a 3-point ball game with 1:11 to go in the contest. Timeout on the field. Our score, Henderson 16, Hallsville 13.
Dr. Roger C. Sessions and Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic, formerly East Texas Orthopedic Associates, is pleased to announce a new name and a new associate. Dr. Roger C. Sessions, well known for over 8 years of practice in Henderson and East Texas in general orthopedic surgery, sports medicine, arthroscopic surgery, and total joint replacement, now welcomes a new associate, Dr. Sean M. Fagari, to Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic at 612 North High Street in Henderson, offering the community complete orthopedic medical treatment. Dr. Roger C. Sessions and Dr. Sean M. Fagari at Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic back the Henderson Lions.
Unbelievable. Henderson has put together a big drive, but the extra point miss is big because this makes it a 3-point ball game and a field goal will tie. Here's Wells to kick off. Lines this one over the head. No, it is taken by Goforth at the 4 to the 5-10. 15. He gets outside. He's got running room at the 25, but he's dragged down there. Penalty flags on top. Probably going to have another face mask penalty. I'm not sure, but he is dragged down at the 26. Penalty flag down. It's also in the area of holding, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, he got a face mask. The only way that drive and touchdown could have been in prettier if it had been about 1 minute and 10 seconds more run off the clock.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
With about 1 second on the clock.
Boy, Daniel got his foot into that one, though.
But they've got
Personal
time.
foul. It's the 15-yard face mask again for the 3rd time tonight. So Hallsville will have it in good field position. Let's recap that drive. 9 plays, 69 yards. Used 1:58 off the clock. Charles Simpson with a 5-yard run. The extra point kick was wide to the left. 1st and 10 Hallsville at the 41 of the Bobcats.
Come on, defense.
Oh,
a minute 4 to go in the ball game. Henderson's lead is 3. Here come the Bobcats. They put 2 men wide, near side, 1 far. Here comes Boggs with a lone running back. He's going to throw quick over the middle. Gets it complete on the far side and out of bounds to Joey McNatt. at the 48 of Hallsville.
Out of bounds, stops the clock. That's what Hallsville wants. We want to keep him in bounds and let the clock run.
Second down at about 3. Hallsville has got to get to the Henderson 49. 59 seconds left in the ball game. Hallsville has 1 timeout remaining. McNatt goes wide to the left side. 1 man to the near side. Goforth is a wing. Back goes a quarterback, lobbing for Newhouse. This one incomplete.
Don't get a penalty. Don't do anything foolish.
Go for the intercept.
Third down, 3 at the 48. Stops the clock in the incompleted pass. 55 seconds to go in the ball game. Henderson leads 16-13.
My word, I tell you what, it's just so tied up here. You know, they need 2.5, 3 yards for the first down here. It's third down. Do you go for the, the big yardage? Do you get the first down right now? You still have 55 seconds.
Well, they've had a lot of luck throwing out of the backfield to the tailback Goforth. So
trips to the left. Newhouse a little bit confused, but they get him set down. Henderson fans on their feet. Hand off into the middle. Weaver, he is caught and dropped to the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down and 3 at the 48. And timeout, we're going to keep it right here.
John Sherrow, number 62, made the big play. Great play, John.
Hand off to Weaver, and Sherrow was there. It'll be 4th and 3. And they'll say, yeah, we're going to call it the 48. Hallsville has got to get to the nose of the football to the 49 of Henderson on 4th down. 48 seconds. Hallsville has used their last timeout.
Coach Mayfield really talking to the referee on the sideline, Bobby. I don't know what he's talking about. He's sure talking.
And the referee's talking back.
Well, that's not the referee.
Well, one of the referees.
Side judge.
Side judge.
It's the wrong sport.
Wrong sport, all right.
Well, as long as you got a strappy shirt and a whistle, he's still a referee, but he's not, that's not his position. But
okay, here's the situation. 48 seconds left in the ball game. Henderson on defense. Hallsville has the ball, 4th down and a long 2. The ball rests between the 48 and 49 of Hallsville.
Well, all right, Charlie, you make the call. What do we get? What's Hallsville going to do right here?
Henderson fans.
I think he's going to throw the football to Goforth in the backfield. A little short pass. It's been successful all night.
Here's Sutherland wide to this side, far side McNatt. Goforth wing back left. No, this is not Goforth.
Goforth's the eye back.
He is back here. He's going to throw the football. Throws it back to the other side. It's complete. And a first down for Hallsville at the 47 of Henderson.
What they did is they just threw the ball to Goforth was eye back. They threw it to him. He sprinted out to the right and threw it back to the quarterback back on the left side.
42 seconds left. First and 10, 48-yard line of Henderson. Weaver is back at the running back. Now the side judge stops it as we get the chain straightened out. 42 seconds to go. Clock stopped. Well, they moved the chains.
I believe one of the chains broke.
Hallsville has an excellent field goal kicker in Dwayne Wages.
That's one time the chain helped them.
Sure did.
Helped them get another play in. They got one to talk to play. They talked to coach, and they had time to call the play while we got our chain set.
Yep.
First and 10, 48-yard line of Henderson. Hallsville, McNatt wide to the right, Sutherland this side, Goforth slot left. Back goes the quarterback, McNatt. No pressure, throws it across the middle, picked off by Henderson. Blanton has it at the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40, and out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
What a play.
What a play. Number 22, Tim Blanton, picks it off, runs the ball down to about the 34, 35 of Hallsville with 22 seconds.
Okay, I'm going to say something now. Henderson fans that walked out of this ball game when Henderson went down by 3 ought to be ashamed of themselves.
That's right.
They did. Some of them left. Henderson's down by 3. Henderson's come back to take the lead and now has the football. 22 seconds to go. Folks, don't leave.
Never give up as long as Henderson football has got a play left. Look at the clock. Number 22 made the interception and 22 seconds on the clock.
Left. First and 10. Nice thought, Charlie. Excellent.
All we're going to do is take a knee.
Yep, and here goes Stovall. He goes down to his knee, and...
Well, no, Jim, he hurt his leg earlier tonight. He's hurt it.
Yeah, he's been limping.
And when he went down on his knee, he felt it.
Yeah, he's been limping.
Let's go. Let me count this down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. this ball game, she be history. The Henderson Lions have come from behind to defeat the Hallsville Bobcats by a final score of 16-13.
The House of Prayer Christian Bookstore is proclaiming the good news of Jesus Christ in and around Henderson. The House of Prayer Christian Bookstore has a wide selection of books and gift items. Their expanded video and music department includes the latest Christian videos, cassettes, and compact discs. Lift someone's spirit from a large assortment of cards that express your sincere feelings. And of course, a large selection of Bibles. Remember the House of Prayer Christian Bookstore, providing caring assistance for your spiritual needs. Donald and Evelyn Maddox, owners.
With us. And with that, we're going to close 16-13, still on the scoreboard, still lit up, Henderson over Hallsville. Want to say our thank yous now to Bob Ellis, as always. An excellent job as a studio producer. Alan Mayton being our producer at this side end, as well as his stats. We didn't even give you a chance to get them, Alan. We'll just kind of enjoy the win. So an excellent job by Alan Mayton here, the film crew out there. To my man on either side, to Charlie Franklin, Bobby Briscoe, thank you, gentlemen. Hey, this is about as fun as it gets.
It does.
Oh, so
Don't get no better than this.
It just doesn't get any better than this.
Final score, we're going to wrap it up, 16-13 Henderson over Hallsville. I'm Jim Wallace. This has been a live sports presentation of KGRI FM.